That's a good look. Good look and sound. Yep. I mean, my boy chat pato, yes.
Good up.
Good. I sure remember some of your good up.
Jaja.
Man really sing that to her.
Yes, wine party. Easy, Ed Sheeran.
I wonder how much it then now on the billboard. Okay, so.
On what
Awesome
billboard?
though.
In a reach a billboard yet?
No.
It's a go reach from billboard.
I never said name.
Oh,
Sure.
Jump in the gun, bro.
You know?
Sure. Sure though. Sure though.
I make me sound like a hater.
Sure though.
Ear.
Sure though.
Wait. Headshot.
Anyways, we have started. Yo, people, come on to the Fix Podcast, episode 196. It's about our here with Ari, Javi in the building, and we have a special guest in the building. We'll soon introduce her and give her a special intro. Before we do that, Javi, what go on? You missed out last week or something?
Yeah, I know, right?
You alright? Everything good?
Not really, no. Ain't even gonna lie. No, it ain't.
Around
But
burning and just sitting around and saying everything is fine.
this is fine.
Okay,
yeah,
this is fine.
That's
Yeah.
me right now. That meme in the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
You
fine.
kind of look like the dog too.
What? What?
Why?
The dog is
Why?
white. What? No, the dog
Why
is
do
not white.
You never have like no yellow. You never have a yellowish
No,
color, brown.
because of the fire burning.
People, Naro just said, me look like dog.
It's because of the fire.
What would I cause this?
Are you calling me a bitch?
You take it, yo.
Well,
Yo, the dog kind of look like Javi,
Okay.
You calling me a bitch?
right?
All right. Okay.
I know I make it seem like so the
Bruh.
dog,
Was it-
the dog yellow. Javi's,
Okay, I've seen
Javi's attire favors this dog,
I
right?
think I've seen it in white, so this
Yeah,
is a different
yeah,
one. But
yeah,
okay.
man.
My
Yeah.
God.
You just call me a bitch.
The conversation.
Wow.
Wow.
This is the friend I should lean on, yeah?
Right?
When I feel
I
sad.
do appreciate you when
Lean
you're trying
on
to
me.
trap me right
Yeah,
now.
he's
It's not
like,
fair.
You look like a dog.
It's not fair.
Thanks, Naro.
You
Thanks.
never wanted to call you a bitch, Javi. I just call you a bitch.
Thanks for calling me a dog.
Yeah, what I mean, Javi, dog name Scruffs. A Scruffy.
No.
Sparky.
Sparky.
Fair enough.
Oh, you come up with that so quick. You think about that.
Yo, Javi think about that. Javi have that name in mind for a long time.
Smart.
I was at that ask her husband.
Would you love me if I was a worm?
Yeah, you love me as a dog. Like,
Yeah.
what you think would have been my dog name? She have them convo there already.
You wouldn't love me.
Jaja.
I'll scratch my belly.
I don't have those convos. I
God.
promise.
Jaja.
But yeah, you know, we're just there. We're just I got you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
One of them times. Don't go through, miss.
I got you,
You make it
yes.
true.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You missed us. A little bit.
Well, she'll miss you less.
I said that.
I miss Ari
she
and I miss Jervis. Never
less.
miss you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
really think out of the two we should
You're a
miss me?
meanie.
Yeah, you just called her a dog.
I never called her a dog.
You know that dog in the meme? You look like it.
Wow.
Thanks.
Yeah, the dog look funny.
Yo, the meme funny still.
Yeah.
It's my
It's
go-to
accurate.
meme.
It's accurate.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get everything a burn and you just have to say, you know what?
This is fine.
Well, having the most retarded smile ever.
This is
Because what
fine.
else you can do? Like you just
Yeah.
have a plastic smile for your
This is
face.
fine.
Yeah, this is fine.
You're on fire. You're literally on fire. This is fine.
Jaja.
Yeah, that's my life right now.
Ooh.
But how are you guys?
You
Wait, no, I'm not for ask
Yeah,
one
I'm just
question.
like ask her, you want to talk about it?
No.
Okay. What's the question you want to ask her?
Okay, this is a weird question, right?
Okay.
Or with the weird question.
Right? Hold on. Right. When you were growing up,
Mm-hmm.
right? You thought that life would be this shitty.
Hell no.
I didn't think my life would be.
Hell no.
I shouldn't say my life is shitty, but like I wasn't expecting
it to be
the
this
amount
hard.
of shitty moments in my life. You know?
Not like this hard, you know? Because
Like
when you're younger, you say, yo, I can't wait for grow up. I can't
Right.
wait to be an adult.
I remember I was just thinking to myself, you know, I say, when I was in prep school, I couldn't wait for grow up. Because when I talked to my brother did work at NCB at the time, and he was earning like $150,000, and at that time I thought that was so much money. Oh my god,
Maybe at that time it was for real.
50. Jeez, and when gas did reach $60, people did a cuss.
Yep.
$60.
Yeah.
And people did a cuss. I mean, I say, gas at $280 now. Soon 3 bills.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
put $5,000 in my car. My car say, you broke ass bitch. Like,
Top up.
Give me the car cough.
Excuse me, miss. Top up.
I mean, I said, I wasn't expecting this. Like, what? Who did a trick with say life did fine? Like, life was okay. Like, life.
I think you tricked yourself.
You think so? But no, everybody
Everybody
make it nice.
Most people
around me, like them go out, them party, and you know, freedom and whatever.
Yeah, especially after like
Especially if you're working, you
when
know.
you start go college and you say, oh, this is what it feels like to have a little freedom. And
Yeah.
you say, yo, adult life I got nice then,
Yeah.
man. I got have my own place.
Yeah.
And, you know, money I roll in.
And the thing that screwed me over is because while in university, my people did not mind me. So after I graduate,
Yeah.
since 2000, I think the last time I asked my mom, I haven't asked my mother for money in a long while, because
It's
since
been
2019, because I
years.
started to work at the Gleaner, I need to get a little money, so I never had to ask her for money. So it's
Yeah.
been ages. But her
I
own.
find that hard to believe. But
No, seriously, since
You've never asked your mom for money in the past.
funny enough, I asked my brother for money. I've asked my dad for money.
Yeah.
But since 16, I've not asked my mom for money. She
If
just
I ask
asked
her,
me,
me I give her back. Like, if I say, oh, you can
lend me.
Yeah, buy
And I
this for me, I make it
definitely
back.
give her back.
Yeah. And like when them say, oh, lend me this, you not get it back. Lend me $5,000.
Weird.
Yeah, you not get it back.
They would give you back.
Yeah.
They ask back feet, then bring up say, yeah, 9 months. Yeah? 9 months. That's enough.
You really gotta ask your mother for the little money. A little money,
Look how much money me give over the years.
Yeah,
Seriously, you
yeah,
can't
yeah,
give me
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, one of them speech there.
My mom isn't like that though. To be honest.
She give you back?
She give back. Oh boy.
Really?
Yeah, she give me back.
Are your bad artist? She give you back.
No.
No, I mean, he's not the bad enough.
No.
No bad up enough, but bother like.
No.
Oh.
I know my mom's word. She's good for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I borrow money from Naro one time, and like, yeah, he's not that type of person to like, you can give me back my money. Like,
Yeah.
no.
Remember the 10 grand from?
Yeah. It's like, oh shit, I owe you money here. Yeah.
Seem like
Not
with
so
Uno.
bad after all, eh?
Seem like with Uno, like if you owe me money, I was like, I
Which
know
I
I can
didn't-
get it back in several ways. So.
You take it out of my pay.
I'm not too bad.
Crosses.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah,
I'll
she
handle this thing for
spend
us.
$1,000 on her, no? Yep.
Mental
This-
note.
Nah, oh, this a shot.
Ask me that.
Wicked. But I'm right there with you, Ari. I was like that, man. Like,
Hey.
can't wait. And no.
Take me back. Take
No.
me back.
No.
I wasn't like that though.
Really?
Nah. Man, if I want to just have life in rose-colored tinted
Definitely.
glasses or something, you know what? I've always figured say adult. I can't say hood. An
Seriously?
adult life
Seriously?
was always going to come with its difficulties. I've never been under the illusion say that difficulties wouldn't be there.
Well, you know, say
The present
difficulties
when you're
are
an
there,
adult.
but
Yeah.
like, we just say not this
You
hard.
know what? You know what? Shitty to me is like COVID. You know, things that are just really unpredictable in this life, like natural disasters and acts of God and you know what day when I say and you said like our some accident going out at some harbor and like
A
Jordan.
Jordan, right?
Yeah.
12 people died. Yeah.
them type of thing they
They just their work.
yeah. Like, somebody turn a superhero or supervillain from that, by the way. It's toxic waste. For the people who survive.
Chemical X.
Yeah, they were so.
That's
like,
the Powercraft girls were born.
so I like them thing there, you see me? But yeah, I've always figured, say, adult life are far with this child.
No, you know what I thought? Like, if as long as you have a job, you're okay. But no, I'm thinking not even having a job seems. I know not everyone's going to be CEO, but I feel like once you have a job, you should be okay.
Let me tell you, high school and my parents definitely kind of sell you a bill of goods with that. I must say, as long as you have your education and you know,
Definitely.
college, everything will be alright and fall into place.
Yeah.
We've seen that.
You can't get a job with the study area.
Yeah.
The area of study, like you do this, but you can't get a job in this, so you're sick of a call center job, and then you realize you're sick for the rest of your life because you don't get any other job. You're like, okay, I'll just do this every day. This is my routine. Wake up, go so get the money every day, same thing.
I always ask older people, this is what you wanted to do?
No.
It's just
I have to
a
survive.
job. I was able to move up the ranks and this is it.
Yeah.
This is it. Like, wow, that's depressing.
I guess you just have to understand, so times just different and times are changing. So like even my mother is a nurse. My sister is a doctor. Basically in the same profession. But being a nurse back in her day is totally different being a nurse now.
Definitely.
You know, that profession has changed so much over the years. Like getting work in that field, you know, it's completely different now. Like some things that my sister I go through, my mother's like, me never go through them things.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, I know that was for me and when me choose to, you see me, pursue a career and I was like, she can't help me. All she can do is just pray for me.
She can just subscribe, like.
do all these things.
You have my blessing.
Like she never had to apply
God
for
bless you,
jobs.
son.
She never like even the process of applying for jobs. She never have to do them things. Like,
Yeah, because she's a nurse, so it was an issue. Like them just pretty much stay here.
it was just fast track.
Yeah.
And then applying jobs sitting here, or me don't know. But just have to pray for your son.
But you know what's funny? Like me, I say, I don't even think I would have wanted to be born in that time. Because like every decade has its struggles. You know, and I can't really fathom life without the internet, running water, electricity, them things there.
Yeah.
So it's just like, which year would you want to be born in? And there's none. Like me, I say, I guess me just have to settle for this, the year when I'm born in, and like the time that I'm living in now.
Yeah.
And don't
90s
know,
kids, no bad man.
I don't know which year I want the round final.
2056.
2056.
Such a random number.
Right? Oh, yeah, you will come up with
I
that.
want the round for 2056 when Batty Fest.
JayBlem presents Batty Fest.
Yeah, Digital presents. Shut
up!
What an event.
Shut up! Why you have to call up to them?
Digital, that's what that event.
Digital.
No! He gonna be there. He gonna be there at that time. No!
God.
Yeah.
See me?
It can't up,
JayBlem
man.
Sometimes I don't know, so like, so Shen say I gonna be a vet, she gonna do it.
Can't up,
Yeah,
yo.
me.
Can't up.
Is that up, man? 2056.
I bet. And you know what's funny? You're saying that you don't want to be around. You're gonna be around, and you're gonna probably be accepting of it. You're gonna be like,
No, I'm gonna just old. And just be a big old curmudgeon. I say, yo. I'm a grandpit them. I say, I can't go back. No, hey. Don't bring that to me here. It's alright. Why not ask your parents? Why you come to me?
You messed you with.
No. Me not taking it.
No. It's crazy. Man, nothing, we can't even think about that. Like, something like that happening.
We can't do with it. No.
Why?
No. We're scared.
I'm looking forward to it. I feel like at that point in time, the society will be less angry because everybody is going to be happy to be themselves.
Oh.
And they're going to be free to live them life.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not going to have such an angry society, full of self-hating, aggressive, violent people.
Look at you, being optimistic.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
Might just, I'm saying more crimes are passion happen.
Well, at least they're happy.
Way more stabbings.
Why? Why?
You really wonder what's there.
Why?
And I'm joking.
Why?
Stabbings rate, that's 2056. I got your roof.
Shut up, no. Shut up. Yeah, repeat the joke. Done it, man. He's joking.
No.
Oh my God. This guy.
Hey, man, I'll be like Stan father. Yeah, I'm done with life. Like somebody just take me out.
Take me, Jesus.
Oh, God. Anyways, people, you've heard a fourth voice. Let's introduce the fourth voice in the building. All right. Let me read this fancy intro that she sent me.
Go on. Read the fancy intro. You know it's due. Go, Naro.
All right. She's the first and youngest female in history to create an international viral cartoon series on TVJ.
Oh.
Right, the first and youngest female to have the highest listenership on morning radio aboard Irie FM, exceeding the listenership of Alan Magnus. Ron Muolan, I have bomb effects.
Damn.
Alan Magnus.
Bomber drop,
Yeah, Ron Mouchette.
Oh.
Yeah, Richie B,
Sure.
etc. In the building with us right now. Beloved international media mogul, Lady Rennae.
Up.
In the building.
Sweet. Right through.
Stadium applause.
Joy to be
There we
here.
go.
It's the intro for me.
Joy
There
to
we
be
go.
here. It's the intro for me too.
That's it, Lady Rennae. Lady
Yeah.
Rennae was one of our first guests when
Yes.
we started out as Nightly Fix on the radio on
Yes.
Start 93 FM.
Yes, sir.
And she's here with us right now.
I was actually before Naro and our guest came, I was talking to Javi and I said, Javi, did you interview Lady Rennae? Or was it me?
Yeah, which one?
Because it was right at the very beginning.
Yeah.
So Javi did pregnant and she was like about to drop.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it was she or me. I might even remember. But I'm not going to look back because I don't want to see myself.
You are adorable then and even more beautiful now. No matter with
You remember old
it.
Lady Rennae?
If I remember what?
I'm probably
Remember who?
Ari.
Yeah, man, it was Ari.
It was Ari?
It was Ari.
Because I said she was like my second interview and I was nervous. I'm like, oh my God.
Is it that you remember it from the length of the interview?
I remember it from the energy of it. So let me just first start off by saying this, yeah? Because we're in the fuckery already. Blessings! Right through camera. Yeah, man, see me here. Blessings to everybody locked in right now aboard the official Big Bad Fix. It's a joy to be here, Javs. It's a joy to be here, Naro. Look at hair color. And it's a joy to be here, Ari. Look at beauty upon it. Yeah, man, it's a blessing.
Javi stole mine, by the way.
And let me say this again, and I said this off ear and I'll say this on ear because Naro had to fuck up the intro by saying I sent him whatever. He had to do that.
Because the people that
You know
know,
what?
I would not
No,
come
but
with
let me
such
tell
a
you,
glowing
I want to
interest.
tell you
I had
something.
to give the credit
I
where
want to
it's
tell you
due.
something right now as I see looking in the lens, yeah? For them to start off where they started off and to be sitting here in this sweet space and seeing the expansion and the growth, I am so fucking proud of them. Like, when Naro said to me in the first interview, yo, Ren, you don't even know how you inspire me, cause bam, 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 and Karamak and history and bag of things. I said, dog, you don't understand how proud I am of you. And even the individual behind the camera too, who hardly smirks and smiles, but pick up your fucking self, same way. It's a joy. It's a joy.
Jervis.
That's Jervis for you.
Yeah, man. Let Jervis be Jervis, man.
All right, so those who are watching
Mhm.
and they're saying, "Really, Rennae?
Yes.
Where have you been?"
Yes.
People would say that. What would you say to them?
All right. So since the end of March up until June, I took a sweet break from traditional radio because as I got the intro, from Blonde over there, and by the way, the color sit on him, but not like some person miss but him catch. Here's the plot. Some would say blonde, him say platinum. Yeah? Like, I took a couple of months to hibernate, create, elevate, travel, and take care of family. Because I've done a lot in media for 15 to 20 years. So when you start doing something at 16 and you are a master of it, looking at the camera again and say that, Jobs, I hope you like that part again too. Let me tell you something about this thing called life. What about cute we are smiling up our fucking self? We not no time for that.
True.
If you put in hard work, if you put in smart work, load up your thing while celebrating others and their win. So if you are the R that you are the R that you are. So when I finished IRFM in 2021 and had some fun there winning in that seat and then became creative director for the Mellow Media Group up until March and was on air, I say, need a break because a couple of things. You want to go in on it?
Yeah.
Sure, let's go.
Call this name the fixer. We're going to fix it and mix it. No, so. So, people not only ask the question, where have I been? People ask the question, what going on in a certain sectors? So, them hear me upon the people. For example, we're not going to cartoon yet. No,
we're not.
All right, see that? Good. So, them hear me upon the people radio, for about 8 years, I rock off morning radio in a way that, again, as Naro mentioned via his phone notes, that for 8 years, I love morning radio beautifully, and thank you to the listeners and the viewers that appoint me to that seat of popularity and credibility. But the place is toxic, you fuck. So, while I'm known for peace, love, and light and joy, I'm also known for truth. And a part of truth is love and a part of love is truth. In media, while you see these three awesome persons sit to my right, they may not tell you the plight and the fights and the drama and the fuckery and the muck them go through.
Somebody, we tell them somebody.
And the extent to which, first, because that was a part, that they go through some things to now sit down and win. And IRFM is a legacy. IRFM is a space, a history, and I was so blessed to have that opportunity in the same breath. You can be making money, you can be credible, and you can be popular, but you can be in a space that is toxic too.
Toxic hold.
And
I'm
it's
going to
true
tell you.
because I've seen it's like a mass exodus
Yeah.
of like top IRFM people. And I say, wow,
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah.
Another one, thank
Yeah.
you. He's
Yeah.
like, I say, wait, so much
Yeah.
people are leave and is IRFM,
The reason why I was excited about this conversation is not just the forwarding after 9 years of us having a first conversation, but I've never had a tell-all. I've never had a sit-down because I'm usually very quiet and mysterious in terms of what she did and who she fucking, what's going on. Not real.
It's true. It's
like
true.
nobody
It always
knows.
has to be something that we have to know.
So with IFM, while being in the space and celebrating everybody in the space and maximum ratings to everybody in the space too, a lot of drama going behind the scenes sometimes with egos, a lot of drama going behind the scenes with jealousy amongst personalities and who are backbite, who are over, hold on, fix the brass strap on the left side. True word. True word.
All over getting
No,
Right?
man. Let's just talk.
people
let's just
people
talk.
from St. Thomas did work hard.
Yo, let's just talk.
I thought we had
And the reason we're talking is because there has to be a space where you can just talk. There has to be a space where it's not just glitz and glam and fuckery and fakery and this is pixie dust and joy. No, I'm the one who wake up every morning with the sincere joy I have, but still telling you, yo, it was a journey also to sit down in the seat well complete.
Yeah, Javi said how was it toxic?
How was it toxic?
Was it management?
So, elements of management, had toxicity where it concerns communication, where it concerns how people relate to each other and the treatment of staff, people amongst people in terms of sometimes some issues and drama will go on behind the scenes. But this happens everywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm not here for tell all of people's drama and snitching and fuckery. I'm here to say that anytime you see a person come out of a space that thriving in a space, is not just them get up and move. Sometimes things make you go, you know, next.
Yeah.
Great vibe, great opportunity, but some of the drama behind the scenes with management, some of the drama, and sometimes it's not even management on me, it's management on other people. And when you're a ray of sunshine, sometimes when you come into a space and there is a lot of drama sometimes, or darkness, or fuckery, after a while, after 8 years of it, your right eye start to twitch. Your right eye and your right shoulder start to you can't pronounce your word them because you say, I don't mean this. I know my space this. And a part of me being here is talking about how we normalize toxicity in life. Sometimes for popularity and sometimes to keep the lights on. We still on in some situations where a nudge with teeth, where give us sleepless nights, where stress we out, but we not really show it and we not really talk about it, but we might make money from it, but we fucking stressed out.
You've been going through it for years though. So like what was the final straw for you? You say, no man, this are it.
Yeah.
Done.
All right. So I want you to know that it's more good times than bad times. But I want you to know that bad times can be potent and very present. So what I mean is because of the positivity and the vibe that I am, because everybody hear me and know the vibe that I am. Me say joy, me say peace, me say love, me say light. And nobody knows what is going on behind the scenes. Sometimes argument does kick off between people before the mic open. Sometimes drama. Sometimes, and I mean not even argument between me and people. Sometimes things may be happening in studio. So different things transpire that make me go, yo, I'm happy for this opportunity, but I know there's better in terms of just environment amongst people. We don't have to sacrifice comfort sometimes and peace of mind to make a dime.
True.
And that's the moral of this too.
I think this generation has more of that mentality than ever.
True.
Than
Gen
the
Z.
previous generation. So
Gen Z will live from food stamps and welfare if parts in a
Them
Jamaica.
sell what need
them
for
left a
sell.
job just like that. You see, if them don't feel comfortable,
Your
it doesn't
peace
help
and
their
your
peace of mind.
sanity
Yeah.
matters more.
But then, somebody who never really, grew up with that sort of mentality, say, stick it out.
Yes.
It'll get better.
Yes.
There was never that thought that maybe, you can stick it out to get better. It will fix itself.
No, what happened is that after 8 years elapsed, 1 year can feel like 10, and 2 years can feel like 20. So remember, I am at the heights of morning radio. So what I mean is popularity and people knowing your name
Good
and
at dollars.
international credibility. It is beautiful and it's still here. But now I'm fully clear as to, but Rennae, what kind of legacy you want? What kind of joy you want? What kind of peace you want when you enter a space? Apart from me being happy, I want the people around me happy too. And me want, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me want kind of shed light and a positive kind of vibe sometimes. And people are go through their drama with management or their drama with each other. And I'm here saying, I don't wake up cold. Yes, welcome. Yes, good morning. As you drive through traffic, it's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
So it started to feel fake in a way, like you were being fake.
Yo,
Yeah.
I was forever real Javs, but still in a space that comes with some drama and some darkness and lack of light. So
Yeah.
after a while,
Any co-workers? Like
No,
before air?
let me tell you something. I don't argue, fight, nor have any bad vibes with people at all. And anybody can tell you that it's always joy. What I realized too, though.
I feel like
Talk.
Lady Rennae would have been the person who tell me fuck off in a joy. So.
With a smile.
Yeah, I swear. Yo, I don't you are absolutely you see after we kumbaya, you see after we laugh and talk about things and you still want drama, I'm like peace, love and light and fuck you and love you too. And love you too. No, man, because after a while of love and blessings and you see stressings. You cannot just leave it be. So never in drama with people, never have issues. If there are any form of misunderstandings, I always try to say how we can work it out and how we can. But I don't want to create any picture at all that is always glitz. Because we could easily dive into topical issues and, all right, when cartoon coming up and the lady Rennae show, we could have gone at that. But let's just talk about the fact that as fellow media practitioners, and having done, done it a couple years well. I'm in my 30s. A couple things me have to say, but no, man. This is glorious.
And I'm glad that you brought it up because they approach nearly a decade doing this. Like, this is why I didn't even color this lady, and this is my hair natural.
I believe you.
Natural color.
Inner thoughts.
And we've been through a whole lot, so it's definitely refreshing to hear somebody, in your position, your spot, talk about these things publicly because whole heap of time people love to keep things behind the curtain and then don't really make people really know what go on. Because we're living in the age of Instagram where people like to paint false pictures and hold up facades of everything is great here and all is well.
Because that too, because as Naro said, most people probably wouldn't even think that you and many of your co-workers were in a toxic environment because, again, what you guys project on the radio and I guess what you sell is entertainment and,
bubbly personality all times.
Right. No, and I want you know the hairstyle fit your Ari, but I have to pause you there, don't forget what you're saying. I've never sold, I've always just been.
All right.
Go on, talk now. Yeah. Never.
Not you, but I guess just overall.
I'm not no time for try. Go on.
So, but then people will look on and say, but, it's so fun. I want to do that.
You should.
Right.
You should.
So you would encourage people to do it despite the many challenges.
2 words. And why I love this platform because of the freedom of language. Fuck yeah. You should. You should because there is glitz, there is glam, there's joy, there's legacy. You can make some money. You can pimp the system. You can do a thing. If you're smart, you can win because it's all about moving smart and not hard. Because when you're smart, you move less hard. For the back row, one more time. Hey, the congregation a while ago. Me say when you move smart, you move less hard. So if you sit down and math it out and go so, all right, see it and now 1 + 1 = 2, but sometimes it equal 11. It can't work out for you. But if you enter this thing thinking you're going to shit Skittles and skip rainbows. La la la. Huh? Sometimes you have to just know say no, hold on. All right. So you see over there, so bam bam over there, so good.
All right. What based on what you're saying, was it a case that not everybody was happy that you got the morning spot?
Woo!
That
nigga, you wanna go? You wanna go?
Yeah.
Look at your journalistic fucking brain. Let's do this. Ooh, nigga, fix what? I don't fix it. Come on, fix it. Come
so
on.
is that case that people weren't happy that you got this spot? Because who were you replaced? Who for spot you take again? You run the shade. Yeah. So people weren't happy, or many people thought that Lady Rennae, she young, she shouldn't be the one to take that spot. Was that the case?
Hey, Aria, work, Me don't know what Aria eat before we come over, but Aria, do I look at munching?
It was Wendy's, it's right there. The bag is
Wendy's
right
just stabilize the brain. You right now. All right. You see how I started off with a level of truth, but a level of, you understand?
Yeah.
See a skirt
diplomacy.
Yeah,
I
man.
could do it then, man. Because I didn't know how deep you wanted to go, but let's swim, shall we? So, starting off with Irie FM, the interview started with Zip. So we're going straight. The interview started with Zip. I was like, all right, I'll leave Fame FM because for me, Fame FM felt like, all right, great opportunity again, glass ceiling. Meaning, because I'm very untraditional, I'm very unconventional, but I'm on a traditional platform.
Yeah.
So I think, I don't believe in boxes at all with creativity. I see walls as floors and ceilings as floors. So I don't see, my thing, I like when you chocolate, whatever, can you get it? You see you over there,
no, she
see you with a cute self. You see you with a cute self. Come no goodie. Chano.
Yeah.
So you see, because creativity turn up in my DNA fully. Some spaces afford it, some spaces limited with it, and some spaces you're free with it. And that's why I'm so fucking happy for Uno with this podcast, because I can say fucking happy for Uno with this podcast. And it's not taken in the wrong way.
Right.
Jesus. So what happened is, after I leave him, I said, because myself the whole RJ Communications group blessings. After I leave there, I say, all right, what next I want? I say, I want some more with creativity. Go and zip, say, all right, Rennae, we have a little limited thing with, free with little format with entertainment as a cause, and mostly music.
Yeah.
But here we go on, yeah? I want you to talk to Chad Young. Now, Chad Young is the son of Carl Young. Understand? And Carl Young passed away, now Chad run things. We got it? We got it clear. On the day I was to see Chad Young, he died. I said to myself, what the fuck to the highest power? I said self. Come and talk to myself out loud. Call me mad, it's fine, it pays. I said self.
No, it's clear that you're the type of person that
An answer.
I said to myself, self. What kind of sign?
That's a big Ras sign.
What kind of sign? What kind of neon lights? What kind of flashing lights is this? To say, hey, maybe not do media anymore. Maybe go teach her Edna Manliar. Do something, Rennae. Do something.
choppy line.
Something. Yo, them call me RFM, say, yo, come through conversations, go on. And after 3 months of being there, I was given the morning show. Didn't want it at first, by the way.
No.
Yeah, man, I said no, because I don't want a drama. Because here what go on. I don't like drama. I'm dramatic, but I don't like drama.
And I get that.
I'm one of the few females who say peace. And when I say peace, man, I mean like, yo, nyaho renge kyo.
So how you sense drama when I reach you?
No, I get
No, man, because what happened is that I don't have time for argument, I have time for reasoning. I don't have time for stress, I have time for bliss. You know what I'm saying? So if we can reason through things and make things better, cool, and if we can't, we could call it a day and you go your way. But we don't have time for drama. So
Rennae, that means your relationships are boring then. You gotta have a little drama.
no, that means that you're toxic and you gotta grow up.
Thank you for rightly pointing that out,
you gotta
lady
have
Rennae.
a little drama. Like,
No, you have drama in the
lot of
bedroom where
these
you
oh my
women-
god, we haven't argued in a month.
you have drama in the
You're cheating
bedroom
on
where you
me.
role play and fuck on the ceiling.
Yeah.
You see what she point on our time, like it's scheduled for some of these females.
No, but that's okay.
Time to cause some drama in the boy life.
There's so much more fun in life than drama and trauma. But let me tell you, in getting the spot and I realized that, okay, Ron Moshette was there and the drama with them, and I'm like, these are the people, them God. Like people were like, I'm a God, I'm a God. I'm say, well, if see that no.
I've been in buses, taxis.
Yeah.
It's Ron Moshette every morning on the dot.
Yeah. I say, my lift up. I say, hear my son. I like the opportunity. I'm happy for the opportunity. Yeah.
However,
you come to the office and them say, you want the spot? That's like, I'm good. They're like, what? You know how much persons and veterans want this? I say, me not like drama. Me no want, me nobody I feel no problem. Cause me say, peace. So, they say, think about it now, man. I'm going to go home and reason my family. And they're like, are you what?
No.
Do it.
Are you crazy?
Chris? What? I said, God, bestow upon me a peace that does cut and clear through any form of fucker where the place or the space or the energy is concerned, because I'm just here for peace, love, and light, and some persons aren't. And that's okay.
You said that to God?
I said that to God. And God said, go forth, my child, and win.
That's it.
Yeah?
Say less.
Good?
Fuck it up, G.
Right there. So it's the wild man fuck it up now, Ari. It's the wild man fuck it up now, Ari. A world of things happen in that too. The drama with people, them wondering who a fuck to get this position.
Wow.
So it started out, yeah man. So it started out with, and this is energy from co-workers,
Jamaica
listeners,
nice.
people. Yeah. This is from co-workers, listeners. People are like, all right, who that girl, who that little girl, who she fuck for each year? She must in the done and the God spot, and she can't fool no shoes, and little girl can't have a back. Looking at my left eye, camera pick my bright and bright, looking at the left one. You see in about 2 weeks. You see the same people that want to say, hear the thought now.
We love you.
Arf, arf.
Nah, she
Sure.
She cool. Me I hear her out, you know?
Yeah.
See, by 1 month, dog got the baddest blood clot. So when you
Is
get
the left
that,
eye the twitchy eye, by the way?
the left eye is just the one that sometimes focuses, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, sometimes the right one travel. So
Yo, man, that lady ready to really feel for the dog, you know?
I am good with that. I'm good with that. That's a cute dog. Yeah. Right, so you see, with that kind of vibe and that kind of energy looming in the space of who am I and where I come from, and then find out, say, but no, what it means that she not me there from 16, and I want girl who just come kick with the boss foot and the Dan foot, and I say maximum respect to Ran Mushek,
Right, because I was about to ask.
to Dion Silvera, so I'm talking about the people who are in theater and in media who I look at in a way where I rate a world of things they do, to Dion Mattis, to Alan Magnus, to everybody in media who are Jenners and Dans in it, rightfully so. People want to pit people against people, and it's a world of drama that go on with that, because people want to compare you. And sometimes listeners even come through and I big you up and I try small up Ran in the same breath. Boy, me not lie, you know, me never, when you just start, you know, me never told it, you know, but me not, you kick where. I mean, I have to say, king, queen, this is not what it's about. It's about unity, and everybody have them place and space, and everybody can win. And everybody can win.
You genuinely mean that though? Are you like genuinely, sincerely, kumbaya?
So one, I'm going to forgive you for asking that question. You know why I'm going to forgive you?
You know, people have toxic positivity. That's the whole thing.
You know why I'm going to forgive Arika? Aria work. you see the makeup sit on Ari face right now. Because right now, Ari could have in her yard with a big t-shirt. Catch up. No, man.
Because literally, get everyone that look there.
I tell you. Yeah, man.
What should just ask
Yeah, man. Because here we go. Come see what Aria doing now. Aria growing up. No, man. Now wait till you now wait.
Fuck you, man.
Now wait. So you see what Ari does do a while ago? Ari at work, yeah? Ari is a journalist. Ari know in her heart and soul to soul. So me, I'm one of the realest persons ever. You can know that from how a person move. A person not try to be too deep. Them not tell you what is, how it is, despite them status or how people may perceive what has been said thus far. So she have to ask her question for throw a curveball. So
I like it probably because
I'm gonna role play. Yeah,
the people them saying,
no, I'm gonna role play.
Not nice.
So ready for role? I'm gonna role play with Ari now. Ari asks a question, I'm going to answer and say, sure, yeah, man, yeah, I am. Now, after the script, say Ari, you know.
I have to say it with a more upper saying
Yo,
cut it.
You see, positivity and real and light and true, it not have nothing for prove. It not for flex, it not for nothing. I said to Naro via WhatsApp recently, I said, Naro, I am an international quiet success. When I load up my thing, people don't know what I do. People don't know if I want to create for BET, Netflix, a world of things I do. And I sit down here in whatever color dress this is, well easy, and people are like, so tell me what you do, come in and load it up. So in coming here and saying all I've said, I've never said these things on any platform in terms of, okay, this space had some toxicity. It had some great moments. It had some good things. But me nah lie, the toxic energy is what me say, yeah, I'm going to call it a day. Blessings.
So
and I
when
wish you the
you
best.
moved to Mellow, as a creative director, it was that a much better space for you? And I guess Ron was there.
Much better space. Thank you, life, because opportunities and blessings continue to be bestowed upon me. And thank you to the people who continue to support me, because my territory has expanded in terms of listenership and viewership because of Area FM.
Yeah, and I was like, explain what you did as creative director.
I'm going to tell you. So one, in answering her question fluently, positive energy is necessary in media and entertainment. But I'd advise all who are in it and all who are about to enter it, don't try to prove that you are it. Just be it. Once you are it, who is for you, your tribe, your flock, your people, who jig with you will jig with you, and who don't because they misunderstand you or assume some things about you. That's okay too.
That's his
because I don't know anybody in this game.
No, shall speak to my soul.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody in this game will lift people the way, no, and again, keeping it 100, will lift people with words and energy and positivity on a consistent basis on any platform as I've done in media for the extensive length of time. And it's by a fucking choice. I could come here talking about COVID and a bag of things, but deplete down your energy. And I'm like, no, I could live some life and have some fun and make some money. And if the space facilitates it, I'll be there forever. And if it's not, blessings for the opportunity and next. So in terms of being creative director, what I did for the space was I created ads, I created PSAs, I created shows, there's so many things I did. I created the morning show, I created the afternoon show, I created a world of things.
So it's as if you were it's not like program management, not really.
But it's a mixture of that too.
Okay.
And big up to the Mellow Media group too.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was there for 10 months, the shortest.
Oh, they have TV too.
Yes!
Yeah.
Mellow TV. So I was there for 10 months, the shortest time I've ever spent at any media house. Because again, learning not to normalize toxicity as much. Let me tell you what I mean. To every entrepreneur, to every creator locked in right now, big up. If what you do is driven by passion and not just pay, I worship and celebrate the ground you walk on. It means that people can't buy your soul. It means that people can't tell you to do that and take a certain toll on your mental peace just to pay a bill. It means that no boy or no girl can't have your legacy. Come on, no man, now your greatness in their hands. So I could just pause for a cause as the siren them in the background I go and call Kingston busy.
Gunshot.
And just make you know, say, me salute every single one of you. You know, for sell certain things, forget certain things. So what that mean is, in realizing that, all right, being in media for the length of time that I have been, and me sacrifice sometimes peace of mind. Me sacrifice, because I'm the youngest breadwinner from my family. I have a number of elders in my family, and me keep on the lights and get things done. So I go on a number of persons' head back. So I did what I did for a length of time in media for my family and for the listeners and for the viewers and less for myself. I never hear me say a while ago. I can't tell when nice I treat myself until recently in terms of just a gift for say, Ren, well fucking done. Because that's how selfless of a person I am. So when I started to do a self-analysis and I look at audit myself and go, all right, me chop through media, master this, get that accolade, bam, bam. Rennae, you happy? Where you're doing what you're doing, do you want to be doing it there? Is it peaceful? Is it torture?
These are like hard questions.
Is it like, no, and when you answer them, you start to do some little laws of deduction and go, all right, do the math seat and now here's the answer and here's the formula. Being at the Mellow Media group is an awesome opportunity. I was getting over 400K. Again, this is the realest fucking conversation. I was getting over 400K as creative director, as host. It's a world of things I was doing.
Goals.
And I walked away from it because every day was another technical glitch. Now I'm going to show you something. Some have responsibilities, light have to stay on, legacy I maintain and I build and bag of things, But here comes peace of mind again. So a greater opportunity, but no, what you're doing is not confirmed to be transmitted because equipment continues glitching. I want to hear him just say a while ago. So say for example, you have an afternoon show. Your show is from 1 to 5, Monday to Friday. The way equipment was glitching horribly behind the scenes, your show wasn't guaranteed to air from 1 to 5, much less Monday to Friday. Did you just heard what I said a while ago?
Wow.
I want to just hear what I said a while ago.
I literally thought you were talking metaphorically.
You just hear what I said a while ago?
have some problems believing.
I can't believe that.
You just hear what I said a while ago?
Metaphorically.
And again, Naro,
On a day-to-day basis.
and again, Naro, I forgive you because you know who sit down over here talking. So there's no reason at all for you to believe or disbelieve anything I'm saying. Because again, it is the is that it is. So in being there, and having
like you had to be
being there, creating all that I've created because you can hear the ads, the promos, this thing, as you can hear everything now, I'm imprinted in the space unless them want to wipe it clean. And again, it's only love, but I have to keep it real.
Right.
And a part of keeping it real is love, and a part of love is keeping it real, dog. So in being in the space and this great opportunity and this great paycheck now, where I take care of everybody and say, bop, you can put on some money and do some traveling and wardrobe upgrade and Nice. Come in a studio now and ready for the afternoon show and have the baddest afternoon show already. The show kick off last month, May. Statistics say, yo, yeah, number one. The people them tune in 1 o'clock. Sometimes the show start 2 o'clock. The people them tune in 1 o'clock. Sometimes the show start 4 o'clock. The people them tune in and Beenie Man and perform. Sometimes here, Zagaza. Bye! Blessings, people. Why? Because the sound may have chipped out in terms of the transmission between Kingston and Mobay. Mobay was the headquarters and fiber optics. So a world of things were happening behind the scenes that made me go, yo, as great as this opportunity is, my name is affixed to a show. My name is affixed to content. My name is affixed to a brand. Not just the brand, because I am a brand too.
Yeah.
And I don't just come to the table, I bring the table to the table. Again, creators, entrepreneurs, and fellow G's to my right and in front of me, Jervis, who don't smile. Do not discount or downplay your greatness, your talents, your blessings.
Question.
Everyone tear on.
It's very apropos that you would have up your hand when she said that, by the way, because she'd be the person who downplays everything that we do here.
Yeah. No, but all right. Why you couldn't just go and work with it and know say it's not your fault? So just take the money and just anything, yeah? Why not?
Forgive her again.
So, you know why? Wait, no.
That's what I would do.
Yo, Ari, you can say anything you want to say at the level that you're at, and then you will say something else when you're at another level.
Yes.
And what that mean, queen.
I was literally saying these things to her the other day.
You're right.
Queen.
Yeah.
Because it's queens and kings sit down here, man. Queen, let me tell you something. When you put in a certain amount of years in what you're doing, and you say, yeah, man, this is it. You say, all right, you're going to do it the healthiest way, you're going to do it the wisest way. You're going to do it in a way where it replenish you and it don't drain you. You're going to do it in a way where you win from it and not lose from it, yeah? And you are the architect of your life, so you have to make some chess moves in terms of how you win and navigate through this thing called life and make it work for you and not make it turn you into its bitch. Now, what does that mean? Every space you enter, every booking you take, every check you collect, ensure say you're all right with it. And not just all right with it financially, but make sure say you're all right with it peacefully. Make sure say you're all right with it soulfully. Now, if it was 5 years just in the business and just start out, you mean work with the glitch and I don't even, which glitch? Which glitch? But if you're doing something for 20 years and you just don't fuck up morning radio, you win for morning radio, and you're now elevating to creative director and doing other things.
Right.
You say, all right, see it now. All right, now, okay, let's have some fun. I'm excited. Equipment goes zhoosh. After a couple times of talking to management and say, yeah, man, but we can just put in some more. No, man, put in some more router and use some more options in terms of data provider. Because every technical person I know is saying to me, no, man, dog, you have the baddest show. It have to work. It can't work. Are you crazy? And no matter how much me and management talk and it's still love, the glitches continued for 10 months. Now, what I'm saying is, Ari.
So were they actually trying to work on it and
that's
fix
what I'm
the
saying,
problem?
that when it fixed to no avail because it wasn't solved. You know, when you put a band-aid on something that may need a stitch, you know, when you put a band-aid on something that may need some healing and some nursing and some, that's what I'm
surgery.
saying. Or surgery.
Yeah. Got it.
So when it happened over a period of time and everybody complaining and international persons who are listening and invested are no longer interested because they're now tuning in and they're not guaranteed to hear me or hear what's going on or hear a live performance. It fuck with them and it fuck with the interest and the dynamic of the show. So what I had to do was go, yo, I am here if we're about better. But if it's a situation where we keep walking in a circle but I'm being paid, no, man, there are options. Why? Because if you believe and know in yourself, that you are greatness and you are deserving of greatness, you're not going to settle for less just for a check.
Was it a hard decision to walk away from
No, man,
from the security of the money that you were getting and you know, say
That's a
glitch,
complete question.
Yeah, like the glitch of it is like, but I'm getting money. It's the security. Was it hard to make that decision?
It's not hard to make a decision when you know and believe in your life, say you're abundant. Let me tell you what that mean. Many of us are defeated and depleted because of what we don't believe about ourselves. If we believe that we're only worth $5,000, we're only going to get $5,000 and keep getting $5,000 after 10 years pass. If we don't believe that we can create our own future and architect our own way and our own win, we're going to keep on sitting down in depression and frustration and agitation and wish I coulda, woulda, and this can't happen for me. Why it can't happen for you, queen? Why it can't happen for your king? Accept blessings and blessings and blessings and gratitude and humility for all the opportunities. But if you're in an opportunity, a space, a relationship, and it just feel like, yo, after a while it kind of feel toxic. After a while it kind of feel like you try, but it improve. You have to move. Because if you stay, you're informing the person and the situation that this is all that you're worth. And you're not.
So when you left, did you leave with the idea, the show, right? So was it a case that
Yeah, man, because what happened is that it was a partnership and being aboard the team, the ideas that I invested there are the ideas that are still there.
Because I'm wondering if it's a case where you gave them the baddest show and then all the technical issues, and then when you leave, everything magically work out.
No, because what happened is that when you don't leave a place with bitterness, there's no stress. Make breeze blow up on that one, the Ari. So what that mean is when you exit a space and you're not bitter, you know, say, yo, fuck you, there's no bad vibe. There's just, yo, I would have stayed longer if there was promise and conclusion to solution.
Right.
If a person say, yo, give me 6 months, and we sort this out. Give me 7 months and we sort this out. Give me some time and we're going to knock this out fully. Like you sit down there, you go and row boat and throw out water out a boat, cause hole in a boat. And you understand? Because me, it's a team. Because I've stayed aboard the different companies and so on for lengthy time. Sometime again, with fuckery going on behind the scenes. And sometimes it's glory going on behind the scenes. But either way, it's a win. It's a win. So that's why I say I wish them the best, because the technical glitches can't keep happening. Listeners are saying, Jano and them kind of feel, discouraged, and the investors are saying, Ren, I swear if it was a different platform, we did about that one kind of rocky. I look on management and say, I could win, no? I could win together, but management say, yeah, man, we're going to fix it, man.
No time.
Yes, I hope.
Still waiting.
I hope it fixed and sort out. And I'm speaking specifically where the tech glitches are concerned to Rhythm FM. I hope it sort out and it's just love to the entire Mellow Media group. And Irie.
So let's get to where you are at right now. Yeah. Because enough people don't know, say, you create Jamaica Laugh and a creation named Penedo.
I saw that Rick met the round the other day. I think it was it a bleach? I was at school youth and it said Penedo, like TikTok,
Yes. Yo, what a blessing though, yo. What a blessing that after 9 years of creating something, like it's still being TikToked.
That's how we spoke about the last time that we spoke.
Penedo.
Yeah.
So are you trying
so where are you with that now?
Bring it back. You found a platform for that?
All right.
Wait.
Go.
Before
you
ask, why did it come off TVJ? Because it was popular. I watched it. It was popular.
Yeah. So you see how we're getting into some things?
Yeah.
Yo, family, I want you to realize how much I've never said this entire time. I never hear him just say a while ago.
Only like a G.
This entire time, because I are a G, Ari. Because this entire time, 15, 20 years, you've never heard me utter any word about anything, about nothing. And this is the day the fix has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Dog, Floyd and Iceman did a fight. Yeah.
Wait, pretty boy, bossy boy Floyd and Iceman.
Yo, this is a real conversation.
Yeah.
No man, this is like one of the realest conversations I've ever had aboard any media platform. Cause again, Rennae does navigate, show love, and keep it moving. Cause I don't like the drama. But I say, yo, with so much things on the horizon beautifully happening, why not make people know some of the things that were happening? Why we move? Cause people keep on asking.
I'm sure they had several questions.
What is going on? All right. So
You know, so from there, so we're going to ask you these questions.
See a closer name.
I'm fixing it already. Yo.
Bossy Boy Floyd and
Okay.
Iceman were fighting.
Yo.
Like legit feud.
All right. So you see, if you have great energy and great talent, we will work, we will collab, we will make some money, we will have some fun, and we will make a legacy abundantly. Because for me, your talent can be great, but if your energy is fucked up, I don't see you. Your talent can be blessed, but if your attitude rotten, I don't see you.
True,
your
true.
accolades could have tall, and your resume could have tall. But if who you are and your countenance is unpleasant and just Jano Star, I don't know you. But from far, I'll celebrate you. So let me tell you what this means now. Now, I don't know nothing at all about cartoon.
Yeah.
I don't know a thing about cartoon. And Ari, by
You're
the
just-
way, if there's any lipstick on my teeth, let me know.
No, I don't see
Yeah, man.
any.
Because I said, I don't know nothing about
But she's
cartoon.
a good friend, or she.
That's
it
not
would be there and
true.
she not say
Yo.
nothing, yeah?
Javi,
Me
correct
can't
me.
sister, me can't help
But
you.
correct him. Okay, I see her. I'm like, hold
Yo.
on. Wait there.
Yeah.
Okay, I will cut that out.
Yo.
I'm not seeing any.
So as you realize,
Yeah.
as you realize, peace is very important to me because I'm reiterating this because I want every entrepreneur, every creator to know you can make money and comfortable. You can make money and okay. You can devise a plan and architect a way in your life that the dreams that you visualize and the things you know you deserve, you make a step towards it one breath at a time. I am living fuchsia, whatever the fuck this color is.
Yeah, a fuchsia.
Proof! with those of you
You've been trying to
wondering.
figure out the color sheet. You could have tell her how long now you didn't job. You could have tell her for the first time.
Go and
she
think about
tested
it. Make you go and think about it.
Yeah. With those of you wondering if all of this here is mine. Yes, it is. It's a whole different conversation. So, yo, in creating a cartoon that I knew nothing about because I was just in the RJR canteen one day.
I just know say you want to do cartoons.
After done executive producing Full of House Friday and Fame, and I was like, you know, someone gonna do one cartoon, Spit Sealer. You know, someone gonna do one cartoon, but do one cartoon, you know. And I was like, okay, who in the bunch of comedians that you've put together that you're like, yeah, this is the person or these are the people. I just look across at them eating them fried dumpling and I was like, toot, 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 toot. I was like, Pretty Boy Floyd and Donald Iceman Anderson. And I went to them and I was like, yo, I want to do a cartoon. I want to do this. And they're like, what the fuck? because I mean, here's Rennae who is known, again, limitless. Here's Rennae who is known as a media personality talking about cartoon with no formal knowledge. Yeah. They were like, let's do it. So it was crazy, but they were like, Ren, we don't know nobody like you. Let's do this. We did it. It was amazing. But in the process of it, it was too a journey. Because when ego meet ego and one person feel like them bad in talent and them are the baddest thing and whatever the vibe is, sometimes argument can start and drama can go on behind the scenes in a studio and
Oh my
you have to stand up
God.
between two grown persons and be like, no man, this can't be. So with that kind of underlying,
So
yes,
they had
Ari.
scenes together, and then that's when it kind of got the friction boiled
So
over.
this actually transpired during the audio recording of
Yeah.
season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So we in studio, we're reasoning out the scene before the mic opened and so on because everything was freestyle. Meaning we never had no script, we never had
Ad-libs,
no
wow.
ad-lib
none.
this time.
Everything was ad-lib.
Improv.
Pinedo was ad-lib, improv. All of that was a freestyle. And what we did was came to the table with some topics in terms of those some buzzwordy, crazy stories and say, yo, what if we Jamaicanize all of these situations? And that's exactly what happened. So while there was brilliance and genius churning out of the studio sessions, there was drama to behind the scenes with, oh, you mean, make some music, strum up, make your music a play. Make your music a play. There was drama going on behind the scenes that I tried to navigate. And again, because of peace and the egos underlying and the egos continue So just imagine you're in a space with two great talents. Nobody knows, say, ego battle are going behind the scenes. You're trying to hold everything together, but after a while, shit will start to show itself.
Yeah.
And so many persons were interested in this particular product traveling, especially the first season, because it was just so novel, it's so different.
Yeah.
So I had investors, Miami, and a number of persons who put money on the table for Iceman and Floyd to travel just to literally just read excerpts from the cartoon, but it couldn't happen.
Wow.
Lost money.
You are lying to me right now.
Couldn't happen.
No, sir.
Couldn't happen. Lose money.
Oh my God.
Rennae, I do not believe you.
No,
you
sir.
are lying.
I promise you.
lying.
Because
I promise
of
you.
ego?
Nothing I've said thus far, nobody has to believe. As long as I've said it. So
A joke thing.
drama going behind the scenes. Me a smile and nod. Me a hold on things. Nobody don't know because again, Rennae is magic. Magic in the sense that my positivity and my vibe is what it is, and I don't have time to be harboring in negative drama because too much things in life too precious to be wasting time with fuckery. Real talk.
For real.
So when I realized that the ego I build and the ego I brew, I said, Jano, this can't work because I did a radio show for the cartoon. I did a theater production for the cartoon. And I realized that it's not getting better in terms of the harmony between these two amazing creative genius. I had to call it today and I had to sever it and it was painful.
So you couldn't replace them?
No, man, because remember, say these are the two persons who play Pinedo. Who play the woman on the vending machine is then play all the roles and know all the lines.
Oh.
So you can't replace these people last. No, man. It's a different essence and no, Ari. No. It's
At
a
least
different.
try.
No, because the people wanted them.
Yeah.
That's it.
I get it.
Yeah, man.
I get it.
Try.
Oh, was
Wasn't
it
try.
wasn't it known as Make We Laugh?
Yeah, man. It
And
was known as Lady Rennae's Make We Laugh.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then changed to Jamaica Laugh.
Yeah.
From like why?
Because too many words. Because Lady Rennae's Make We Laugh, I was like, it's a Jamaica Laugh word though. Jamaica Laugh work in the sense of just two words pretty much summarize the series of everything that we're doing.
Actually, I know that there was something named Jamaica Laugh before. I think Black Ellis Apartheid or something.
Oh no, man, that was Come Make We Laugh. It's a whole heap of come and make.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's a whole heap of come and make.
make.
Yeah, see there? See the whole heap of come and make. Yeah, man. Nothing wrong with that neither.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Whether make or come or make, that's fine as long as you come. So, yeah, man, they had a Christmas comedy series called something like Come Make We Laugh or Make We Laugh or So I just say, Jamaica Laugh because it's easier in terms of less words and it encapsulates everything. Yeah. So the drama with that made me just call it a day and right after I got the opportunity with IRFM. So that's what happened. So after letting go that for a second and saying, let me just go back to the drawing board and see which new talents or who to still use because I couldn't use the combination of the two.
Yeah.
And when I say I wanted to because I love Iceman and I love Pretty Boy Floyd and I love the combination of them. But again, this harmony, I'm not time
You
for
think then we better know?
Yeah, man, them cool now. It's just that in the moment, which again is 9 years ago,
Yeah.
the drama did a brew, man, and it would have looked tacky for us to be in public and overseas, and that kind of energy is there, even though they're consummate professionals. Me know and feel and see how things can escalate if we don't either sever it or work it out. And there was no working out space or room at that time, hence the new cast now.
Okay.
So I let it go. After it went viral, international success. People wanted it all over the world for us to travel. Couldn't do it. I said, blessings and love, make it travel how it did. Thank you, God. Thank you, life, for that. And then here came RFM.
Wow.
Because I could talk about the resurrection now. I have to apologize to listeners them and watchers them for the sounds. Apparently DJ Kyle having a listening session downstairs. I don't know.
Khaled.
That's what I was told. Today. So where we at with the resurrection now? Season 2, new cast, new voices. The only reason why I agree to this is because I say more and Javi and me be a part of things going on in regard to voice active.
Isn't he adorable?
No, Ari, you have no talent in that regard.
What?
Oh, you're dropping.
Yeah, oh, you dropping this.
Actually,
Suppose she want
No.
Suppose she
Maybe you
want
don't be dropping.
uptown.
Hey, I'm
Swanny.
putting this together. Okay? So yeah, how the new cast fall together now? How that go on?
So what I want to slow down and understand, you're saying the only reason you did this conversation is because you want to.
I just say stopping her. She not hear nothing else.
I'm joking.
Because I just about to go, Naro, you don't want to tell the people how far we go back? You don't want to, you know,
Yeah.
and the inspiration, you don't want
tell
to.
yes. I should have run for big up. Say, you remember when you told me that I was the inspiration? Yes, lady, I do remember. It was indeed true.
He's so grown now.
I'm proof.
Yo, it's all right, Marofa. So, it's season 2. Yeah. Season 2 is fucking amazing and I'm very excited about it. Let the phone ring and seal that too. So season 2 is a bigger cast, is more jokes, is epic viral moments, is more investors, is international syndication. I'm extremely excited about it. So Bossy Boy Floyd is still aboard it. Big up yourself, Pretty Boy Floyd.
Wow.
We have, we have Diego in the building who is a very hilarious new booming comedian. He's been on stage with the Mike Epps, the Major Hype, a bag of people. We have Dakota Mitchell.
Diego?
Diego. He call himself the cross-eyed villain. We have Dakota. Yeah. We have Dakota Mitchell, who is a mad doctor, a board bartender, baller. She's also aboard the new HBO movie being filmed on the island.
Okay.
Yeah, man, there's a world of things going on. So I am extremely excited, extremely happy. More features, different characters, and yeah, man.
So is it going to be on TV or?
It's gonna be on TV.
Why?
It's gonna be.
What?
Because I'm saying like internet will give you the freedom and the liberties of being very raunchy.
Because it's there too.
Yeah.
Because what happened is that I can't forget the people who support it. I can't forget the people who continue to support it. And I can't forget the people who literally up to today say, yo, wait there. Because I had no idea as to what was going on behind the scenes. Big ups to the fix.
Yeah.
For again, this platform to share a set.
I honestly thought that was funding because I know that was always a major issue for most Jamaican creatives.
Right.
So, young creatives. Sponsors.
This is a beautiful conversation. So in terms of funding, had no money, had a name, Lady Rennae. Back at that time, I said to myself, don't know anything about cartoon, but here I am, just on Fame FM aboard RJR Communications Group. Link up a little Edna Manley, Linky and so on, who say, yo, him can do some animation. I say, yo, dog, you can do a 2-minute snippet for me? Him say, yo, Rennae, just give me the order. I'm going to go so, brr. I say, all right, just say, nah. Him give me the visual. I say, see it now. Make a call. We Cinco. Don't nobody at We Cinco. Creators, entrepreneurs, kings and queens, do not hear me over there? Me say, don't know nobody how we Cinco. Make a call through the front desk. So you know, say, I don't know nobody right? But me know, say, people know me. Make a call, dog, and me say, you know, say, I want some contact information. Like, just let me know who are the brand managers and this and that. Them say, Lady Rennae. Me say, yeah, man. Them say, Rennae, just come through, so on. Me come through, have the snippet. People them say, oh, Rennae, come to the boardroom. Go in the boardroom. There was a projector there. They put the projector on, hook up whatever, put the snippet on. Every brand manager for Wisinko was there. While they're in there, they're dying with laughter. William Mafood walks by, flicks on the light, say, yo, what's going on in here? Them say, yo, you have to see this. Flick off back the light. I want to hear what they're saying about life and blessings and not settling and not second guessing and knowing that, yo, me deserve to live some life, have some fun, make some money. And be joyful. You know what I mean? All of us deserve that and we can. Flick off the light. Everybody will laugh again. Flick it back on. Ask whose is this? All the brand managers are pointing to me. He's like, yo,
she did it.
$1 million the least. I'll never hear what they're saying. $1 million the least on the table for the cartoon. Then he exits the room after saying, yo, this win.
Drops mic.
Oh, so they're saying like pay a minimum of $1 million to come on board. So you can go up if you want, but no less than $1 million.
Yo, that is how we had the scene with the vending machine saying water, bigger, because those are all.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is I went into a space not knowing how I'm going to get this money, not knowing how this cartoon going to work. Had a 2-minute snippet. The owner of whatever car again, me don't know nobody there. Walk past and say, yo, this win. Drop some money on the table. So funding wasn't an issue.
And you had the support of RGR too.
I had the support of TVJ because we're partners.
Yeah.
And it's the first time something like this on them station again. Blondie over there, aka Platinum, yeah? Cause we ran prof. Gave the intro to say I'm the first female in history to create a cartoon. Partners. So it's a joy. So the money was there. It's just the whole bullshit behind the scenes sometimes. Me no want that kind of vibe.
I literally thought that it was the fun.
No, you see what I mean by clarity? Hence the fix. So with season 2 now is a lot of joy with this awesome.
More sponsors are on board.
More sponsors are on board, but not just that, yo. Because all the audio has been recorded, because since the end of March up until now, this is what I've been doing. I've been creating a global Caribbean show called The Lady Rennae Show. Soon talk about that. We have Jamaica Laugh season 2. We are talking about it now. And we have My TV, which is a whole platform for creatives. So I said that to say this is a whole heap of fucking creating has been going on. And a lot of persons for season 1, they were like, yo, Ren, we wanted to be a sponsor, but we didn't know how. Because I didn't have a team. It was just me and 2 talents. And an animator from Edna Manley.
So that was the entire cast?
And an engineer. That was it for season 1.
Wow.
We did all the voices, and that's what I'm saying. That was it. So I didn't know anything about marketing. I didn't know anything respect. I didn't know anything about marketing. I didn't know nothing about YouTube. I knew nothing about nothing. So when people are linking me now and say, yo, we're here about season 2, me have one little bag juice, whatever. Me can in the cartoon, they can feature me. like even the character of the bag juice. I'm like, yes. You can. So while yes, you can. So while we have sponsors on board, and thank you for the overseas and local investors, there is still a space and place for talents, meaning creatives, who the voiceovers, who the animation, who interested in that. Plus, those who want to be aboard in terms of a brand, small or big business, you can. Because it's by Jamaica for Jamaica. So you can link me easily.
And I mean, your story is a bit different because most people would say that, or, you know, when we have conversations, creatives have a hard time.
That's the point I'm making.
A very hard time in terms of getting the funding because most of us have this like grand, expensive idea, and we don't seem to like getting the sponsors. I mean, you have. Some would say luck, some would say blessings, some would say just divine intervention.
And I would say Rennae is magic.
Rennae is magic. But, you know, other people don't have that same sort of, you know.
And I want to tell you, say, if you deem yourself a particular way, because Ari will have to unlearn and unwire, rewire some things, what go on in terms of how we reason and function, because it will change output and outcome. You know them way there? So if we tell ourselves, say, can't, it not gonna happen. If we tell ourselves, say, you know, start only for a certain color, size, type, address, gender, you understand, echelon, da-da-da, you're so limited and box yourself in a corner, you don't even realize
tell yourself that there are obstacles, that there will be obstacles. You telling yourself that there are obstacles is an obstacle.
Come no, man.
Yeah.
Come the platinum.
I feel like I needed this conversation.
No, because you have to be aware that there's an issue. Like, you have to be aware that, listen, like, that's a hill.
Thing, but still, you'd never yet doubt your ability to hurdle it.
And why are you focusing more on the hill than the win?
Exactly.
Every artist you rate.
Listen, I was doe-eyed. I was a doe-eyed optimist. No.
But you see, but optimist with what kind of... So here's the thing. You know that there are a number of us who dream but doubt. Because doubt is a belief, you know. Let me share this right here. A lot of us wonder why we now win big and wonder why we can't win at all. Because while we are dream, we are doubt. So while we believe in ourselves, we're also doubting. And doubt is a belief because you're believing that you're not going to win. You believe that, yo, this can't happen for you. You believe, so what is success? Why will it happen for you? But you're dreaming. So how you're dreaming, but you're doubting, you're defeating. So if you're an optimist, for example, because again, I don't have time to bullshit. Let's keep it real. If you're an optimist, it don't mean that you kill the reality that things happen. It means that you reroute how you look at things, how you process things, how you approach things, because life is in your favor if you believe it's in your favor. If you think life is against you, wake up every day as a victim, not a victor.
That's you, Lady Rennae. That is you.
And
That
Ari,
is your
I
law.
hope it
That's
becomes
your law.
you. You know why I hope it becomes you? Because you're way too talented and way too beautiful to think to yourself that this is it and life is too fucked up.
Yes.
And if you want to remain there,
I don't want to be here.
Oh, you know. So I don't think it's a cute address to be.
God.
When you think to yourself, yo, Jano star, fuck, I forgot wake up now and do this again. How about waking up and saying, Dad, what different me can do? Cause this not working out. So if I collect this from this, what else me can add on? And that's what I'm saying, man. Enlarge your territory by expanding your mentality. I could have been defeated by a number of things behind the scenes and say, yo, fuck this. Even while me I win, you know. I want to hear me I say.
Yeah.
Even while me I win, me I say, yo, this hard.
Just for cut you, Lady Rennae.
Go on.
Javi, any of this sound familiar to you? Continue.
But she said it.
Lady Rennae is preaching right now to Ari.
Here in this room before. Continue.
No, the messenger is weird. That's why I never receive.
The messenger is weird. Oh.
Yo, we can win.
I like this messenger.
In the future.
I like you too. So we can win.
Now we're fuchsia. Don't tell about Batty Fest 2015.
Can't bother. No color belongs to no one person. We can't bother.
No, but if they are weird.
I'm done.
I know it's a fuchsia with a nice way complexion. Yo.
Alright, go on. Now, me kind of embrace pinkish a little. I say,
What do you mean?
Do you men wear pink? What do you mean?
Kind of agree.
Nice complexion and bag of things are going over there now.
But for me, as a man, I say, you know, something like that fuchsia shirt, they kind of still, you know, zesty.
I know, so I get
as
that.
the youths would say.
I know, so I get that. That's where we are, wear without doubt, without fear.
But no, man, that time I wear the ears. So
Easy. Platinum, never blonde. With season 2 and the expansion thereof, as you say, Ari, a whole heap of blessings happen for me.
Yeah.
I'm not stop reminding them despite the choir to my right saying, it can only happen for you, life hard. Yo, life
Is lifing, eh?
can happen for you in a winning way too. You understand us? You have to move the noise out of your head about the doubt and the if I woulda, coulda. If I one breath we blow for true and one life for true, do it and do it big. That's what I'm about. So season 2 is expansive. Season 2 is awesome.
when we're getting it?
And we're getting it the latter part of this year, as some call it fall. Yes, because the audio was just recorded, so now we're dealing with the animation aspect and the finalizing of all the sponsors. So that's why I was saying.
Same animator?
No, it's a different animator.
Actually, animated from the first row.
One, it's all about elevation. And 2, nobody not get dash, is expansion. So what that means is that whoever is there and was there, there are persons who are also much more skilled in animation than the person who sometimes just do a thing or just leave here. So what we do now is incorporate everybody. So it's a bigger team and a sweeter platform.
It's going to look better.
It's gonna look much better, and I'm going to let you know. Sweeter. You saw the teaser, and he's gonna play the teaser, by the way. Him saying,
You never showed.
So there's a teaser.
That's sent to the teaser.
So family, if you want to be aboard Jamaica Laugh season 2, whether it is as a creative or as a small, big business sponsor company, mymediaja@gmail.com, because I have the absolute honor of creating jobs and creating room for more. So mymediaja@gmail.com.
Hear that?
My Media JA.
Yeah, man.
So you're saying it's going to be streamed overseas? Is that the My TV thing?
Okay, so My TV is a YouTube channel that's coming up shortly, plus a streaming network that is being developed for me.
Oh, wow.
With an overseas investor.
Yeah.
So, watch Ari face like, what the fuck?
Who you fuck forget
The right person.
Why?
And in this, look here. And in this case, it may be who fuck me, not who me fuck. All right, so no.
Period.
What the?
It was a joy when you can laugh for this shit. Can you imagine? You work hard, right there, so. Can you imagine you work hard and smart and people are like, yo, dog, we fuck to get a job there.
Right?
Like, what?
Oh, you reached this.
Do I gotta suck for it? Nigga!
Wow.
So, so my TV. Oh, this is fun.
Shit! Big up the fix, what? And all the viewers, hi!
We should have
So,
drink, yeah.
You right?
I swear, right?
Yeah.
I know some split over there. So my TV is great vibes only. It's a space and place for creatives to thrive.
Yeah.
So along with some of the things that persons are accustomed to me with, meaning because of the radio shows and you're accustomed to a whole heap of features from me to you, the motivational aspects you used to listen to in the morning, the aspects of the kids. We have a world of things. So we have this thing called Wine, Weed, and We, where we sit down, as I mentioned, with a drink and some cushion, whatever it is, and whole a reason about any and everything. We have Drunk Spelling Bee, we have Talent JA, where where new artists, singers, bag of things, lyricists come through, and it's a world of things. So it's not just me. It's a platform where I say, you know what? Jamaica rotten, and I was saying this to them off air, Jamaica rotten with talent. We are a mecca, we're a manufacturer, but sometimes we're not the best applicator. So what that means is we have the talent, but sometimes we don't know how to apply it.
Yeah,
and that's why I said to every entrepreneur and creator who who take up them phone and say, yo dog, we not a light, the light dimmy, and try turn on one little light and try find a way to make it work and create certain scenes. And when I say rate the ground, you walk pan because you understand that your legacy and your dreams are not in the hands of people. It starts with you.
So the My TV thing, is it only going to be your original content, or can other content creators come to you and you
That's
put it
exactly
on?
what it is. So it's a potpourri. I like when you laugh and say Java. It's a potpourri. It's a nice mixture. It's a melting pot of everything creatively hot. What? I just rhymed.
And then saying streaming. So are you catering to Jamaican diaspora?
Yes.
Or the Caribbean people? So
I'm
you can see Bayesian
catering
content
globally,
Okay.
but we're starting off locally because if I am by Jamaica for Jamaica and everything I've done is about us, everything on every platform, locally and internationally, is with our very own, because I have this thing about us winning as a people, because sometimes we get less resources as a people. When you hear me in the back row, sometimes as Jamaicans, sometimes we start off with less resources. You know what I mean? In a number of ways, unless you're smart enough to acquire the resources along the way. So I see a number of creatives who may not have the resources, who may not have the way how, who may not have the platform. And I'm like,
and the connections.
And I'm like, it's here, My TV. Again, if you're a creator, a creative, or a person who say, you know, I want to invest in some creatives, I want to advertise on the channel or the platform and bring on some more talents, My Media, JA@gmail.com.
My question too is, how are you able to hold on to your like true your authenticity and I guess your what's the word? Why am I at loss for words now? But like, you know, like platform traditional media and certain sponsors want to curtail it and say, well, not there, don't do that too far. That's not good. No. Like how you strike that balance with your platform, which is TVJ, and your sponsors, but still trying to be authentic and hold on to the trueness of what you're doing.
Well, I remember I said this to you before, and I know you remember. I don't try to just be. So what I mean is, if you're trying to be something, then you have to keep up. If you're just being, you'll beam. My thing is breathe, be, beam. Better blow through body, Rennae does be. And by virtue of me being, I win. Because all I've had to do in this thing called life is be myself and win. Ask them. For those of you viewing right now who know me, who listen to me, who tune in, they say, yo, the realest, Rennae can't real more. Rennae not time for mince words and pretend. So if this is what you are, people gravitate to it because they're like, yo, there's no gimmick.
Wait, hold on there. Let me ask it better then. Because it's just like, with us, using us as an example, like people say we're too raunchy, like, you know, and unpredictable.
I love that.
So that's why most persons probably would
I
be
love
so
that.
quick
I love that.
to want to sponsor.
I love that though,
But
and that's
with you,
fine.
is that any issue? Have you ever come upon that where you want to do something, you want to make a joke, but then sponsors and
They want it to
platform-
tweak
No,
it.
Yeah, that's
no,
something, yeah.
no, because I don't stretch to fit and I don't tweak. I just be, and life beautifully bestows its blessings continuously upon me.
So
Because
you
the
never
moment,
encountered that where
no.
TDJ or sponsors like, I don't like that joke, or that's
No,
that's
because
gonna
what
work.
happened is you have to understand the platform. That's why I may expand territory. That's why I may say thank you God and thank you life. You know how much like I said that from like a couple times, like thank you God and thank you life, because I've been true to me. Life say, yo, you know, something I'm gonna expand the thing for you. You know, something I'm gonna bring in some international investors. You know, something I'm gonna make you create a platform where more creators can come on. You know, something I'm gonna send some money your way and brighten certain things and set certain things for the people them where I take care and the staff them where have got more people are coming. How that happen? By keeping it true, by keeping it real, by keeping it positive, and by keeping it loving. Every fucking thing is love. Even when I sit down here telling you about the things I've been through, I become a loving when I keep it real with the viewers and I make you know it's not just glitz. You love me, you support me. Some of you just meeting me, but you may hear me or hear the name, but it's not just glitz behind all of this. We put in some work and we do some things and realize, all right, this is the formula to win. One, be your fucking self. And if you want to be on a TVJ, understand that one, you don't own the platform. So what that means is if you're going on somebody's territory, you understand the setting. The setting is you can't cuss no clot. The setting is, yo, the kind of joke you run, you pass a certain time. So when I did season 1, they sat down with me and they go, Ren, the idea shut your fuck. We want to create something called late prime. I say late prime. Them say, yeah, we want to put on content at a certain time past 10 where people can tune in. It can have a certain range to it and it still have a certain amount of viewership. I created late prime with TVJ and had the highest viewership at that time on their channel. So what that means is you build it and they come. But you have to have flexibility to know if it's not your entire platform, if you don't own the platform, be flexible to know that over here, this don't work. Over there, that work. Over here. So that's why ownership is the emphasis of what I'm saying and the healthiness of it. Because you will sell your soul, your whole, your ideas, your peace, your ease. You'll sell all of these things.
Why you say whole?
Yeah, man, cause that deny too. That deny. But if I hear a thing, I hear.
Your mouth,
I hear a thing. If I hear a thing, but all I'm saying is you don't have to sacrifice comfort for pay, and you don't have to sacrifice pay for comfort. No one says this. People hardly say this. People make it seem like you have to sweat and toil all the days of your fucking life to win. The people who are wealthy, it never started off with working hard. It started off mostly with working smart. Them sit down and go,
They own people.
how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna but Ari, you laugh, but how did they end up owning people? What kind of influence them have?
Because they're evil.
But what I'm saying is what kind of mentality you have in order to win and what kind of mentality you don't have in order to lose. And it's a real fucking question.
Yeah.
And that's it. So I'm now in a higher winning position than ever before. Again, thank you God, thank you life, thank you supporters.
And you feel happier now? Not working with...
Thank you viewers, thank you listeners. And what happened is that I am still collaborating and partnering with traditional media because that's why Jamaica Laugh is also going to be on traditional media because the people then will watch local media and have access to it. They want to see it and then I look forward for see it plus the international people too.
So we'll be getting like the same characters and same type of, you know, situations from first season and everything.
Yo, so season 2.
Make a return.
Season 2 is a bit more. I'm like, not a bit more. It's so much more fucking epic. And the reason for that is we have news and views where you saw Penedo, so you're used to that. But we have Billy, the life of a Jamaican goat, fly, dog, and cat. That's a whole different world.
Goat, fly, dog, and cat.
Yo.
May I send him a resume?
Him sending the resume already.
You send it
He did. He was like, yo, dog, jobs on me ready, you know, dog, with the pun. I was like, hi to you too. I was like, damn.
Again, who put this shit together? Me. That's who.
Yeah. Javi, I'm gonna take 20%.
So what
This guy.
we have that. We have your studio live where we go behind the scenes with the artists. The song will go, and the thing goes up. How the fuck you come up with that concept? How you come up with what kind of conversation you have behind the scenes for go, yo, dog?
For real?
Dog, we pretend to be skeng and have the conversation behind the scenes of that kind of vibe there. So the
We
characters
actually
play.
spoke to the producers.
So you can use it for as inspiration.
Are you serious?
Yeah. The actual producers were created that.
Okay, so you see where the mind is, right? So the cast make fun of that. The cast make fun of, yo, Spice versus Saw, a world of things. And so we have some awesome things coming up, that studio live. And then Dear Joe now. Dear Joe is just an elder, a gallus. You understand? With him look at enamel, mug and rum, sit up on the veranda, fast and everybody business. I call to the girl, them, you're wrong, you know. Him know everybody business. And he's basically like, Dear Pastor, your issues live, Pink Wall and Dear Dream in one.
Jesus.
So he's giving you advice on some of the most hilarious mix-up situations you can relate to. Cause you may call
Me just read something today.
somebody else's name.
Me just read something today.
You sleep while you lie down beside your man. That's it.
Read something today. Say this woman, her man, want propose to her. She make more money than him, so she asked him to buy the ring, and find out say him propose to somebody else and him not answer her call.
Jesus. So you see something like that now?
Chaplains.
Joe would take a sip and give him feedback. Yeah? All right, good. So you get it. You get it. So it's that kind of vibe for season 2.
Wow.
Excited.
Look
I'm
forward to it.
excited.
So you say it's going to be end. So you didn't give a specific date, but
No.
but the fact
Fall.
is,
Yeah.
it's gonna be at the end of September. So you're looking at September, October.
Yeah, so I would
End of summer,
say before the end of November. And the reason why I say before the end of November, because we have a lot of overseas interest. We have persons who want to syndicate it. And that's why I said that traditional TV and radio, I will always celebrate and big you up, because come on, man, the platforms that I've been given and the opportunities, I am so honored and so grateful and thankful. In the same breath, too, there's so much more room for more in terms of creativity and the expansion thereof. So, I'm excited.
Are you a strict boss? Like you have a vision? Do you want it exactly perfect? This is how I want it, and this is how
She's
it
a
has to be.
perfectionist.
Or are you like, let's just go with the flow, guys?
So, I'm a mixture.
Okay.
So, what happened is that, you see, if me tell my team, say, oh, we'll go up on the water, and it'll go win. So what happened is that they trust me in a way where if I say I don't want to do the show here, I want to do the show in the middle of traffic. I want us to find a median right before a marketplace, just go stand up and go set up 2 mic, and they're like, what? Yo, you see when we do it, they're like,
Oh.
yeah. So you see after a couple time of going, this is crazy, but it always works. They trust me. So if me say, yo, I could do something different, or what are your ideas, and we mix and match in terms of what we're going to do and what we can do. We just have some fun.
Okay.
Fair. Yeah.
All right,
We're definitely looking forward to
Yeah.
this.
Yes.
Right.
You want to stay with us a little bit more and talk about some other shit?
Sure, you heard
Something
about
may not care about.
you heard about the Lady Rennae show that's also coming up on a
Oh, yes, you need to
number
plug that
one
as well.
streaming platform in Miami.
Weird.
That's-
Tell us about it.
Okay, fine.
Tell us about
Ari's
it.
like, Ari did go notes? Ari said,
Weird.
right? What we Rennae?
Tell us about it before we move
go
on.
back
Now
and
you
check.
talk about these things.
All right, so in coming off radio in March, and again, traditional radio,
Which
FM.
is March gone,
March
like
gone.
2022. Okay.
March gone. My month. Pick up all the Aries. Pick up all March. Yeah. So in
Yeah.
coming off, So in coming off at that time, a lot of persons have been messaging me. Me get threats. Me get tears. Me get a world of things, because again, when you inject a certain joy and vibe and realness to people, they're like, yo, it's a drug. It's a drug, because as much as you can fake it till you make it, and people can have a gimmick and it work, when you're real too, is a whole different type of gravitation, and people love you in a different way because they're like, yo, you're not selling anything but just saying live your life and have some fun. So a lot of persons have been linking me, and the influx of messages, I don't even know if I tell you, yo, big up my team Imagination, big up Deborah and big up Chad. The DMs and the bag of things them turn up. So persons have been looking to me coming back, and where am I coming back? So in being the breadwinner for my family and being the youngest one and having to take care of a number of persons, I couldn't jump on a plane and go overseas right now and take up those opportunities. Big up to BET for offering me the opportunity it did, because I got the opportunity of producing and hosting, and that opportunity had to be paused because I couldn't take a. So I want you to know, it's a world of thing, man. It's a world of things. So you see how simple,
that's a big deal.
Yeah, and you turned that down?
No, man, there's more to come, man. There's more to come, but
So
in a
what
different
was it?
way. What happened is that I have elder family members who I have to be here with health-wise, to be hands-on, and I can't jump on a plane and leave. No. Currently, I can't jump on a plane. Ari, all right. I wish Ari peace, love, and light, not to mention a flight. in our full jeans.
It's a shame.
In our full jeans.
No. I was just saying.
Cute.
You couldn't.
That's why what you said was so funny.
It was so funny, bro.
Because what may I say is, what is most important to me is family and peace. And I don't have to sacrifice any of the above to be successful. That's what I'm here to tell you, despite the laughter and the dramatics. And I'm there to tell you can live your life your way healthily and still win.
I see with the Lady Rennae show, it's going to be broadcasted from here.
It's going to be broadcasted from here because that's what I'm saying. I got opportunities from local stations, overseas stations, the local stations. Some of them want early morning show. I'm not interested in that. Some of them only play dancehall and reggae. I'm not interested in that. And some of them may have some technical glitches and some management issues. I'm not interested in that. When you know what you want, you know what you want.
Exactly. So wait, what were you supposed to do with BT?
So what happened is that they have an onslaught of new shows coming up. Wow. And they have a sweet of creators who come together to create content for the station, for BET Her, for BET Plus.
Oh. Yeah. And I see that because, I'm seeing that they're trying to get more content. So I know Tyler Perry, they entered into a partnership with him.
Yup.
So they have, I think he bring back him Meet the Browns and Sisters.
Yup.
Yeah. So you're supposed to create a content or
so I'm to create content and be on air. So production, creative team, and be on air. And while the opportunity was an amazing one and still is, because there's more to come, big up yourself, Carla, and more conversations ensue, but couldn't take up my life with immediacy, board a plane, take a flight, migrate, because I have elder family members here who I have to be hands-on with regards their health. And to put that responsibility in the hands of others, knowing how my family stand them for comfortable with people, we couldn't just jump on a plane and left them so. So I had to take months and time to put things in place. In the meantime, money still have to make. In the meantime, creativity still have to go on. In the meantime, me still have to create jobs for others because it's not just about me. So what happened in the nick of time was this opportunity with Miami. So what happened with this opportunity now is that I was offered the Lady Rennae show on South Florida's #1 digital streaming platform called Streaming Hub. So they are Jamaican content riddles. So CP, Claudette Powell, who was on Fame FM, Raoul Blake. So there's a number of personalities, Julie Mango, a number of popular, you understand what I'm saying? A number of media personalities locally and overseas are on the station. So when this opportunity was given to me, I was like, thank you, God. Thank you, life. Because I can broadcast from here, create jobs from here, travel to and fro, and not have to migrate immediately. And don't take care of my family. Because when I say my hands on and I say I'm the breadwinner, it means say, just put on money on things. You take care of people physically. Yeah. That part.
So you're very big on being there, not just financially, but
family is everything.
Physically, yeah.
Family is everything. Whether by blood or relation, family is everything. Yeah.
I don't agree with it.
No, man, that's okay. Dog, your family can be a friend.
No.
Your family can be a sister.
I love my mother and my brother still, but if I get an opportunity, I'm gonna go.
Because you're a thing different.
Yeah.
You're a thing different. different and the opportunity is
Well,
not
I guess
severed.
that's true. Because, I mean, it's different for real. Because
Yeah.
if maybe it sound like they have a severe health complication.
Yeah.
So that's why. Is it like cancer or what?
It's not cancer, but dementia and some other things going on. So I have to dead it. You understand? And I'm the only person. You know, for
Wait,
example,
is it your mom or dad or grandparents?
I'm going to leave it that it's a very close family member.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to leave it there because in seeing this conversation, I don't want anybody to be targeted when them touch road and persons get the impression and say, yo, you're sick or yo, something wrong with... No. So I keep it as, you know,
Yeah. Okay.
oblivious.
Which is fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just fast. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I get it. And you have to be there for
So with
the
me
Lady
being
Rennae
there-
show, is it going to be like Wendy Williams start a talk show? It's well, okay. Maybe say Oprah Winfrey. What's it like?
So I'm doing a happy jiggle and a sound effect. So the reason I'm doing that is because
Sound
it's...
like me.
Let me tell you, because it's none of the above. It's a 4-hour show. It's a 4-hour daily show. So it's something similar to what you heard in the morning on IRFM or what you may have heard in the afternoon on Rhythm FM. It's a mixture of that and even more epic. And I'll use the word epic as much as possible because that's what the fuck it is.
Oh, so it's like going to be like the Today Show.
Is the ultimate global Caribbean party. So what I
Okay.
mean is from 2-year-old upward can come through and have some fun. The schoolers can have some fun. The teenagers can have some fun. I don't care if it's Gen X, Gen Next, Gen Z, or Gen B. Come through and have some fun because there's something for everybody. There is a world of giveaways. There's a world of talents that can come through and showcase whatever it is you may be great in. There is great music mixes. There's great video mixes. There's persons coming through for song requests. It's a lot. It's traveling the
That's like a
island and
variety show,
showcasing.
no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where it's going to be streaming filmed in Kingston?
Yeah, so filmed in Kingston and broadcast, simulcasted around the world via Twitch, via YouTube, via Roku TV, via Amazon, via iTunes, via Spotify. It's a lot of platforms.
Are
And
you comfortable with the tech? Are you comfortable there's not going to be any technical glitches?
let me tell you something. You see, because there is more ownership with what is going on, whatever it takes also in my power for it to be successful, I'm gonna get it done.
Okay.
And if it not work, I look on the public and say, no, so we're gonna try our next angle.
Yeah.
Jamaica never work, we're gonna fly go across to Miami and try it from this, because by then I would have set things in place with family to be comfortable and not just get up and left them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's still a beautiful opportunity because it's everywhere.
So it's going to be on my TV.
Yes, it's going to be on my TV too.
YouTube channel where I create.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So it's on every platform and it's going to be dropping beautifully, debuting this summer. So we're looking at August. So,
Okay.
Best month ever.
yeah. So persons again who are interested in being aboard the show as creatives or in any aspect, because now we're going to be on an international platform. mymediaja@gmail.com. And if anything is delayed in terms of date or timing, it's because we are welcoming more persons on board. So it's a platform for everybody to have some fun and make some money too.
So you've been working.
Sweetly.
Working.
Wisely. Happily. Happily.
And she got peace of mind.
What you said? A whole piece. So what go on now?
best
Tell
way.
me what's going on. You say stay longer. What go on?
Let's quickly
How much
talk about
time
something.
Tell me.
50 minutes. Okay, cool. Big up, shout outs, condolences, well wishes. Let's do that. Yeah. Well, big ups to Sherika Jackson, double national spring champion. Look at that.
Go girl.
Oh, Sherika. She got the stadium applause.
Your girl was so surprised, like, I did that? Like, I just eyes, they see like,
Big up Sharika.
She was more surprised with the Bills. I think the surprise probably came at the timing of the 2 days. I think she's surprised herself with the 2 days, even though she did call it at the end of the 1 day, say, oh, look out for some fireworks for 2 days. She'd call and shot and she didn't.
She didn't know.
I mean, she knew. And there was rumblings and whispers before the race, say, yo, based on how she's doing her training, like, that if that take a very fast time for beat her, like low 10-7, 10-6 to beat her.
Girl is looking good.
I thought you were gonna go
She's
on
looking
your
into perp form.
Shakari rant.
No,
Yes.
I already did that. I can't she's nobody. She's nobody worth talking about anymore.
Jeez. True.
Yeah, she don't miss her chance.
True.
She is. I said it off here on the radio. So she's the dealist of the Batman Rogue. She's Kite Man.
God.
She's
Damn.
Batman.
Damn.
Nah, she didn't even reach being our Riddler level. No, she's Kite Man.
Okay.
I mean, exactly. The E-list in the Rogues Gallery of Batman.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Jesus.
I thought we had a Joker here, you know, but no, she's a big fraud.
Big fraud.
So we're not paying this fraud anymore attention.
The media need to keep my name out their mouth.
The media was just reporting what was happening. You see,
That was good.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're
She posts the
saying.
stories. I'm like, the cloud chasing at the end of the day is not going to work anymore.
True.
You're not delivering. I've been saying
True.
this. Like, I liked her for the sport because she
man.
brought attention to our girls.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted her there for.
Talent over
Javi,
hype. Yeah.
For her to talk our big chat and
Yeah.
then for our girls to ultimately destroy her.
Easily.
Well, not
Easy,
even
yeah.
that end of the bargain she could have keep up. She's a big fraud. Ask Ari, I was so upset Thursday night. I would have a thought, but this big fraud.
Yeah.
Look how I was there
Sad.
carrying you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I was
Just
there
for
carrying
her
and
to lose.
for her to lose, of course. But I was believing in her.
Again.
You know, yeah, bring the noise and bring the people in. So we can show you.
And now you can get to see me win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 7th place. Big fraud. That's what no, she know what we're talking about no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big up Elaine though. Today's her
Big up
birthday.
Elaine Thompson.
Happy
here,
birthday,
it's her
queen.
Birthday, I saw the photo shoot and all.
Oh, it's the big
Nice.
3-0.
It's the big three and all these things. It's giving queen. You know, it's
Nice.
it's giving, you know, royalty.
Nice.
Also, I say happy belated birthday to Supercat. His birthday was June 25th.
That's Saturday, right?
Yeah, happy up to the Don Dada. So shout outs there. We're big up to Alkaline New Rules Festival. They donated $1 million to Jamaica Society for the Blind. That was
Nice.
That's cool.
damn good. Look. I think
Nice.
they did it at the media launch, which we were supposed to RSVP to, but we didn't.
I wonder why.
Because we got a show at the time.
I think it was on the Friday, maybe it was on the Thursday, I don't know. But yeah, that does miss me. But yeah, shout them out for this. It's a damn good look.
Yeah.
They're saying philanthropy is the new way of promotion.
True.
And it
For some.
so not only did they in turn promote the event, but they ended up doing something good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to give them props for that.
Definitely.
Shout out. Are we looking forward to new rules?
Why donate to Jamaica Society of the Blind? Ask like 2 questions.
Perhaps the eye connotation or the eye link. I don't know.
I was just like, whoa, like somebody in our family.
I'm sure there's a good reason why.
I'm sure there's a good reason.
And you know what?
I'm sure maybe we would have known the reason if we were at the launch.
And Jamaica Society of the Blind, you know, like I'm not saying because you know most people
gosh.
either would they donate to cancer or children's home or you know, so
It seems
society
very specific.
yeah, Society of the Blind is it's such a left field to me. I'm like,
But I like the connection with the whole black contacts.
Yes.
Yeah. That would definitely be an angle for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
let's
I'm
say,
sure.
I once was blind, but now I am found.
yup. Yup. Why was some
Why am I
shit?
coming today?
That
I should have
is
still.
just a good wholesome moment.
Yeah.
Solid.
Oh,
Shout out to T.
Yeah.
We have an update here. This is in Big Ups. So
It shouldn't have been. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, you-
but
yeah.
it was an update, so yeah.
Yeah, the alleged killer of the Clarendon massacre
Well, wishes
admitted
to last week.
to the killings. They're now in custody. I think that them say death penalty are
The
considered.
DPP is she's putting forth to bring back the death penalty for him, and the judge, I think he's Leighton, I can't remember his last name, asked for a psych evaluation of him to determine if he has mental issues. But I don't think personality disorder isn't a mental issue. He's a sociopath. You know, and that's not a mental issue. That's a personality disorder. You can't change that. So Yeah.
And with or without the definition or putting a caption, because we love to title things, yeah? And even when we title it, it don't change your pain.
Right.
It don't change your confusion.
Yup.
So whatever the person is or isn't, dark, you know?
Yeah.
Nah.
And I mean, as I come on this platform, I don't believe in jungle justice. I'm kind of iffy with the death penalty. Sometimes I'm just like, should we?
Yeah,
Should
suppose
we?
you have the wrong
Yeah.
person.
But he has admitted, he has confessed to it. And I'm just like, you know what? You know
Just
what?
might be worth it.
It might be okay. And I mean, if them ever bring back public viewing, I think I may public hanging. Come on, what I said, them used to hang people like in public.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll go to that one. Because to be honest, you can't fathom how somebody can see a baby at 23. You can think, okay, the mother, okay. But a baby?
Almost 2 years old.
Crazy. That's evil. Evil personified.
The mother not okay. Nobody never okay.
No, true.
No, yeah.
But
and that's a
say-
stabbing in and slash throat. So that means say you do 1, then 2, then 3, then like.
And I heard that
Seriously?
I spoke to somebody, I know somebody in the community, and I heard that he stabbed them all before he slashed their throat.
Yeah, that's what I read.
Yeah.
Yeah, him stabbed it. 'Cause I thought it was a shooting at first, you know. And then when I read the article, I realized him stabbed them and then
Slash
slashed.
them throat.
So after you do the first one,
Yo.
like, you managed to do 1, 2, 3, 4.
So, you know how we are reason about this right now, and sometimes there's a detachment from it because it don't necessarily happen via somebody we know or to somebody we
Yeah, we
know.
discussed this
But
also.
but in the same way and the same breath, it have a sadness and a darkness and a heaviness to it. You know what makes it even more connective to me is the fact that we have a lot of persons who are amongst us. We have a number of persons sometimes who smiling and seem like them all right, and put on them clothes and come out and cologne and body splash and perfume and kick and the fade and the hair and the lace and the baby hair. And if you look through them eyes and them soul for a second and say,
Evil.
you all right?
Yeah.
You good? You
never know.
It's a world of things people going through, and I'm not justifying anything about nothing. I'm just saying sometimes it's good for checking, but sometimes you check in and them not tell the truth. But check in sometimes with the ones amongst you and just say, all right, you know, you're good regarding that situation with the baby mother or regarding that situation with so on, how you work it through, what really are going. And it can save a life sometimes to keep it real.
This is true.
Yeah, man.
That's horrible.
On a rough man.
So I hope that I really kind of hope that bring back the death penalty for this one, because honestly, that's just evil.
It not take with the pain still, you know. But just glad said them have who do it and them confess to it. So you know for sure say you.
Yeah.
But you not take with the pain and the pain.
And for see our mom though, because our mom.
Torture. My thing.
Right? Because death penalty not come like that too easy.
I think that's torture.
No, sir.
As we don't now go erase the pain of mom's family members, our community who have to go
Because
through.
our only daughter.
True.
This have deep reaching effect in our community.
Deep.
Deep. You know? So I give us a send strength up to that community.
Yeah, man. Holy for strength.
Yeah, to that
Holy
family
and love.
friends. Yeah, that last year. Care or don't care. We don't want to start. Don't ask about no rules this Saturday. Care, don't care. Yeah.
You know, actually, I don't want to go, but when I don't think I'll be available because them change it into a music festival.
July 2nd.
Yeah, so, you know, I was interested to see how it would be. I've never been to a New Rose concert, so I actually want to see what the festival will be like, but I don't think I'm going to be available.
Okay. This isn't you being a crack?
No. I was just, for real, like, I'm not gonna actually be available.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't have heart. I actually don't care. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste the people them time.
Do you care?
Yeah,
Wow.
Are you interested?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if you want to go, because there's emails that we need to answer and calls we need to return.
You going later, Rennae?
So I was invited but may not be able to because of traveling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But care in the sense that I love the expansion of it. Big up
I do
yourself,
too.
Alka, big up everybody on board it, all the artists, all the selectors. It's a fucking good look.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yo, it
definitely.
is. And the
It is
travel of it is not just happening here, it happened a number of places overseas. And Alka hold them, yeah, man. All them. Yeah, man.
Alkaline is definitely for Gen Z. His fans are rabid, are fervent,
and they have
supportive.
They have a good lineup as well.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the thing. You see Miss King and Dede.
Yeah.
Aidonia.
Maca Diamond.
Maca Diamond. You know
That's
what I mean?
a different. Cause I know when some persons hear Maca, they're like, so Maca. Alright, look see what I
Which is true, you know, like when I first
here.
saw Maca on the lineup, I'm like,
How?
and
number
that's
of
so
persons have a
far.
work, but I love the combination because
I like
everybody
it.
bringing some.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Maca for the girl.
Straight,
Yeah,
straight,
cater to
straight,
everybody.
I've
straight.
said this. We first put this out there, and I'm gonna stop. I claim that we first put out say, Maca Diamond a legend.
What
She
you
deserve
mean?
a
Of
flop.
course.
What you mean?
She have a hit almost every decade.
Straight.
Give that woman a
Straight.
flower. She may do some weird things from time to time. But that woman has a hit in both every decade
You
that she
never
did in
lie.
her music.
And let me add
You
this to
ain't
it
never
too.
lie.
We all do weird things and sometimes
This is
weird
true.
things for go on. Maca salute from your ear follicle to your toe cuticle. Because when it, yeah man, right through. Yeah man. Because when it come on to being in music and holding a space for herself despite what persons want to say, despite Maca do some traveling and some collecting and some. Maca big up yourself.
True.
Yeah.
Maca big up yourself.
A longevity in the business, as much as some people may call if you retire. Longevity in
Right.
the business is nothing to sniff at.
Mayo.
You see me?
Sure.
Bonio indeed. Yeah, I mean, big up Maca Diamond. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Me just making an appearance in the fix. May just have a presence there backstage.
Maybe.
We don't know. Care don't care. Skilly's new accent interview with Ebro. Care don't care.
It is sent another group.
Yeah.
What's up?
We say you are an expert in doing accents and voices. What do you think about this? Let's listen.
Why
to
is
it,
this called
right?
Mr. Universe?
Because I think I'm gonna call my album that too. So it's just a whole build up towards the album. Because Mr. Universe is a song that people always wanted to hear more of that side of me, that lyrical side, because Mr. Universe is a very lyrical song. A lot of people don't even understand what I'm saying in it. It's very technical, it's very informative. So that's a side of me like people like. And they say I haven't been like giving that side to them because I've been like going to the simpler forms of music, like
Yeah, you've been
wow,
playing
wow,
around,
percolate,
yeah.
But that's the music that's getting me places.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
people could really hear me
That's right.
on an international
But the
basis.
fans know you could do more.
But my real fans, like
Yeah.
from the original get-go, they know what I'm on.
And I love the like.
Skilly sound like a
when I think
fucking
about it.
hip-hop artist.
Yeah.
Okay?
Like-
Skilly nearly sound like me with my upper St. Andrew. Okay?
So we're thinking, people
But
are telling
Skilly look
things to
good
say about
though.
it.
Skilly look good. Like him whole face, him look fresh. Him look
So-
What you say, Lady Rennae?
So couple of things. Skilly, big up yourself. Skilly, me proud of you till me can't proud of you no more. Because what happened is that as much as I share truth about good, bad, and indifferent, you see, where it comes down to celebration, I'll always start off with celebration.
That's always the right foot to start.
Let me tell you
It's
something,
a
man.
sandwich.
Let me tell you something,
Stevie.
man. The right foot, the hand, the neck, the shoulder, it right.
When they do that
Because-
sometimes, I'm not irritated.
No, I want to.
I hear it.
Can I tell you something? It's okay.
It's okay.
Because you only care if you have a fuck to give.
Yeah.
Again, when you're keeping it real and you're just spitting truth, it is what it is.
is what it is.
So when I say I'm proud of Skilly, people don't know the files of many of these artists in terms of where them coming from and what them go through. If they what them there. So you see, when you see a Skilly being supported by a Nicky and a number of people, Skilly always foresaw himself to have some level of success. But no, so. Let me say it again. Left eye, come cross. See? No, so.
The twitchy eye.
No, so. Meaning say I'm going, yeah, man, all right, my bad, you know, but dog, the levels that Skilly is on now in terms of celebration internationally, he has a team with him that goes, all right, hear me and say, dog. You see the gringo, quenga, killer, croc. You see that something there? Cool, you know. But sometimes it not always pass toll. Sometimes it not always pass out of Portmore. You see, when you go up on certain interview and so, You know, I forgot twanging, you know, but I mean I forgot Queens receive English in terms of how you pronounce it and articulate certain word. So Hebrew and the rest of them and some of them, even though Hebrew knows some patois, you know.
Yeah, he does.
Wally!
Yeah.
But he knows,
not
but not the
everybody.
audience.
And you see what's when you have the closed caption. Then at the bottom there, so I say,
And the closed caption mess up the patois.
Yeah, it does.
so what I say, what I'm basically saying is he has a team of persons who said to him, I'm not asking, I know this, that said to him, all right, here we go on. You're bad, you know, you're talented, you know, people them love you, you know. But make sure you can read some other corner of the earth in terms of how you articulate yourself or how you reason. Because you know, they're on the corner where they kill them, you know, there's certain, so make sure when you say and, people can know say and. I remember, because I've been in a number of situations where I'm speaking Queen receive English or whatever the fuck they call English, yeah? Because again, with bad people, you just talk when you talk. I'm not a typical female, so I don't have the prissy, the prim, the this, despite the lipstick and the pink fuchsia dress and the and the ear will pass my bottom and goody look good.
Yeah.
You see, despite that, you understand, me talk and right there, so, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So what I mean is, I like the flexibility of talking however you talk, but if you're on an international platform where you want persons to understand what you're saying, you want the message to get across, make sure you can adapt some of the language, because it's called code switching. It means you can reason, you can lingo, you can talk, you can flick. It's not selling your soul or trying to be white or hip-hop necessarily. So you have to balance it. So instead of going, oh my God, you can say, oh my God.
Yeah.
But
Which
many
is
of
true.
them bomb in a patois.
I think they, you know, as much as we joke about the twanging, he articulated well.
Yeah.
You know, he was very clear.
Yeah.
He was very, you know, concise. And
Yeah.
he did well in the interview.
And look good skilly.
Yeah.
All them fresh face.
The fresh face.
But you're not for twang, you know.
No,
That's the
You're
thing
not
I've
for
always
twang, you know.
had a problem with
Yeah.
some of our artists because there's a difference here, you know.
Yeah.
Even though when we did first bring this up, I say, yo, twang increase, you know. But when we really put I say, you know, say, nah, twang. Because there's a subtle difference between talking patois, and being able to code switch and talk to a certain audience in which you're trying to market it.
So there's code
So
switching.
what would be twanging then?
But there's a
them not
touch
sound
eye.
like
No man, there's a touch eye.
Yeah.
There's a little touch.
A touch.
There's a little touch.
But it's more code switching.
It's more code switching.
Yeah.
That's why people find this a bit more
Palatable.
palatable to me.
Yeah.
And I appreciate a certain level of skill in this
Yeah.
way. Yes. And I really pretty because we've heard other people go
overseas
other
and
platform
yeah.
and then twang and them don't sound good.
No.
True.
They do not sound good.
Yeah.
But this youth, when they hear him talk, him sound like one of the rapper them as you say. Him sound like one of them the circles in
Skillibeng
there.
He's been there for years.
So like it sound like and talking like them and it don't sound like you're trying to imitate.
Yeah.
It sound like them. That's the thing with twang, you know. When you're twang is like yeah, imitate and I ain't not sound like oh you want
and it kind of cringy too.
Yes, it sound like patois mix with and you the
Because I'm not gonna say like
you know, like
because people always trying to be like that, but it's not gonna work.
You see, it's not gonna work. That you see that Ghana there is the definition of twanging. Or she said Ghana is the definition of twanging.
But we have to be honest.
And I didn't really hear that here.
Yeah.
I didn't really hear that here.
We have to be honest
So I
about
don't really have a
things.
problem with it here.
We have to be honest about the fact that Jamaica is also Jamaica. So couple
In
things.
certain respects,
In
yeah.
certain respects, Jamaica is Jamaica. So it means that we have a couple of foreign-ish. Oh my God, you know, girl. Period.
But we globalize
Yeah.
So
and
there's
social media
and that's
and the
understandable.
interconnectedness. Most we're gonna pick up American nigga because people say period.
and it
But
happens.
even the
The shade
Jamaicanness,
rule.
Yeah.
but even the Jamaicanness,
Yeah.
it's not twanging.
No.
It's like it's a switch sometimes between either phrases and words.
But you see,
and,
even though
and
them say
sayings between
period,
the two
them
cultures.
say period like how we say period.
But
So
that's the thing.
Period.
So you see the mixture of the Jamaicanization. Some person take on the twanging with it, but not applying it to skilly.
Yeah.
But a lot of artists don't have a person in them camp to separate speaking English
Right.
from twanging.
Yes.
Because remember, say some street youth sometimes. So what that mean is, if you come from the street and you come from the block, again, cool. You know what I mean? I say, brr. If you come from the street, you reason a certain way, you talk a certain way sometime amongst your ones and again in the street. So if you come from that space where standard English was never important, because it's not sometimes.
Right.
But that it's not sometimes. That's why I love patois. Because some persons call me the young Miss, you understand? The young Miss Lodi. A world of things they call me because of how I always rock the patois in between the English and the speak is okay. Naturally.
Yeah.
But what I love about skill is that he balance the thing by being articulately him. And he win.
Can you notice that not even hear music, you say? Like when him at the interview and him say, you say?
Yeah.
Him not use that English.
I
Because you
always
remember
remember
the English interview he did when he with a British, him almost sound. But then I'm saying, like, me not really wild people for that because when you talk to somebody, you almost like want to mimic them. It's
Right,
like
in order for them to
human
understand
brain,
what you're saying.
So you kind of, because I remember when he was over in
it's
UK,
somewhat like
he had
when
a
you're in Rome,
British-
do the Roman.
right, he almost had a British accent. But as I said, this showing, this interview, he did well.
Yeah.
You know, and it was nice. It was nice to see. And as I said, him look very good. Like, him look fresh and look smooth. I mean, I said, oh.
I'll
And
never
it fresh.
forget. I'll never forget when we did interview the first and only time. When we did it at the other week place.
Yeah.
And I think him either there smoke a spliff prior to forwarding or when him did reach. I want him to do the interview now. Like somebody in him camp did say like you still want, and the man said no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Like more clear. I mean I say like you take calculate.
Yeah.
I could see it from them time.
And artists, there's nothing at all wrong with expanding at all your languages, your accents. It don't mean selling out self either. Meaning say you can know in Mandarin, ni hao wo jiao Rennae, which means hello, my name is Rennae. You may know a particular language in one line. It don't mean you're selling out because you may be, for example, on Tokyo Radio or whatever it is, and you want to greet people in a cadence to where you are. While mixing it with the patois and the standard English, expand who you are.
That delicate balance in it because we here we cherish when our artists carry the culture forward and not sell it out. But we also have to acknowledge, say, like even in his case, that he's trying to cater to a certain market. And it seems to be working for him.
We need to remember that Jamaica is out and many one people and it's not one person. It's not one person. It's not one person alone in Jamaica. It's not just one color. It's not just one echelon. It's not just one level. It's multiple. So celebrate that too. All them skilly.
DJ Cat host Caledon friends in Jamaica. Care don't care.
DJ Khaled is supposed to.
DJ Cat host Caledon friends in Jamaica.
Oh.
I saw the video when they attacked to Sharon Burke. It looked like she was at his house.
Okay.
And apparently this was a plan from 2020 about pandemic and issues and things. But
So there used to be a thing named Shaggy and Friends, but you can
Is
be
he
Khaled
here-
and Friends.
Is he here
now.
by the way? Could I ask him about it? Eh? You see him for real? And then gone? Oh, okay. All right, well, I'll see if we can ask. We can try to ask him about it.
Sila.
Naro chest.
Sila.
All right, seriously, you don't think that DJ Khaled has come across any of our interviews? Okay.
Yeah. I watched the Skilly one.
You the best.
I was just about to say the fix the best. Come on, man. Why not?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I think it would be a definite interesting lineup.
Yeah.
If this was to keep out there. I don't know second to the culture and everything. So
Yep.
I think it'd be a good look.
True.
Yep.
Agreed? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
We go to that.
It's a good look.
Definitely. No question.
I'll make myself available.
I hear you.
Even if supposing I get invited.
Well, you pay. You pay and you go. Support.
Tell them.
Charlie Black gets asked about Spice's performance or performing at Pride Festival in Toronto. Okay, I don't care. We don't know what we're talking about.
Lady Mary
Deep
must have
sigh.
big sigh. Oh my
From a
god.
context, here's the interview clip.
I want to talk to you about Spice. It's Pride Month here
Yo,
in Toronto and in Canada. And, we know, like, the situation, like, sometimes people stand on certain spectrums when it comes to Pride. But what do you think about, Spice, who's a huge dancehall figure, coming to play and perform at a Pride festival?
When you say Spice, ask her that.
Okay.
Kiss answer. That was beautiful. That's beautiful.
What that have to do with me?
In a real life.
I know what? I see some
Beautiful
people
answer.
are bash.
The interviewer.
The interview and I won't.
Yeah, because
if I was in his spot, I would ask the same
question.
You
Yeah.
can't fault it. But then again, we always say, we're going to ask you the question how you choose to deal with it. So we always put that out there, and I think JayBlem deal with it splendid.
Beautifully,
I
yeah.
ask myself.
I mean, this is Spice answer.
So this is not nothing where
I think-
I condemn any party. Yo, the man was doing his job. JayBlem deal with it, all him for deal with
I
it.
think how I would have asked the question is just like, you know, seeing that we just saw Spice performing at the Pride Toronto Festival, is this a turn for dancehall artists opening and embracing this alternate lifestyle? Like, that's how I would ask the question, where he as a dancehall artist would fit in it.
Right.
So, you know, I guess that's just me. But yeah, I think that would have
So,
been a better question.
my take is, sweetly, yeah? Charlie did an amazing job at answering, but not answering the question. It was the safest thing to do. And in the same breath, for me, to each thy own. Anybody want to burn out anything is their business, but I don't burn, because who and what you want to love and what you want to do is your business, as long as you don't force it on another. Do
Indeed,
you?
so.
Right.
Do you?
Indeed, so.
Yeah, man, Spice, collect your money and travel safe.
Same way. Boom, boom, boom.
That's all those clips, by the way.
Yeah. She got fans, man. Those gays love Spice. They do.
Yeah, I didn't see the clips.
Yeah, I saw a couple.
Oh, come and think that just show it, you know, like.
No.
I saw a couple.
No, Dr. But I think Lindsay.
Like, she was in the
Couple
crowd,
fans,
and you know them did that. She was in the crowd. And
It was a whole vibe.
Yeah, and I think Spotify did also do something for her in the square again. Equal,
Oh, yeah, I saw that, yeah.
So yeah,
I think
so-
somebody involved. There was a she. You know,
Yeah.
Get it right. Said it was like a political statement. Yeah, having her. The people in charge of the whole thing said it was a political statement. Like, okay. Yeah. I hope the bestie got a proper bag for this.
Of course.
Yeah, man.
I hope the bestie got a proper bag. That's all I can hope.
Now for arts.
See that?
But then women are going to be more accepting of homosexuality than men are.
Of
You know?
course.
Of course.
Because
so-
there's a talk now about our DJ, you know what I mean? And DJs who are going to be playing at these events, putting them in probably an uncomfortable spot.
not that between them, but women would be more accepting of homosexuals
course.
and, you know,
Of course, even though she
LGBTQ
literally have a song
community.
say, yo, scan them. Man to man, woman to woman.
oh, man
girl
to
to
man,
girl.
yeah.
That-
I wonder if
that-
she sang that song.
It would be funny. And you know, the funny thing is, I think that there will be people there that would request it.
Of course,
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
set aside the intro.
Yeah.
Jervis, you probably eat me. Jervis, eat me.
I think there would be gay people there who want to hear that song.
When
I'm
you
gonna
come
say-
in, I'm
Ramping shove. All in a night. Yeah, boom, boom.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
woman.
skip out the first part.
Yeah, like,
Woman notice.
don't sing the intro, but...
No, I think some of them will want to intro because it's a part of the song.
And it's bad. It's
And
bad.
it bad. What I noticed with some of them is that they're able to separate art from.
The artist.
I was
The
just
artist.
about to say that because I've seen persons dance to Boom Bye Bye.
Yeah.
And they are literally what the Boom Bye Bye is about.
Oh, yeah.
They're like,
Oh,
oh,
the
Boom
Boom Bye
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 Bye.
is cool.
They're like, oh, Boom Bye Bye, Bojo, I love him. He
Yeah,
hates
yeah,
us. He hates us, but we love him.
I guess to them it's ironic. Like,
No, when song about it bad too.
Yo,
You see
when
me?
song about it bad too.
Yeah.
like, look at me, I'm dancing to a song saying that I should die. Ha, like maybe them take it like that with irony.
You see me and dance the song was all my friends are dead.
Yeah,
All my friends,
yeah.
all my friends are not dead. They know about the
Yeah.
song bad. You see
Yeah.
me? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so.
True.
Yeah, I mean, shout out JayBlem though. Shout out the interview that's getting a lot of flag. Now fuck with this ass.
I'm sure there were like tons of other questions, but that one question.
Yeah, but that one there.
Jaja.
Get the clippings. Squash dismisses claim that Aidonia pioneer trap dancehall. Care or don't care.
Jesus.
No,
I did it. No, you did it. No, I did it.
No, I did it.
That's really what it's like. Pointing
Pretty
fingers.
much. Okay.
But Aidonia was the person that introduced that sound in dancehall. Like, if you know history,
Long
you know
time.
it. Yeah,
Long time.
Me know Donia a rap. Like, what
Long
are you
time.
saying?
But you were to say a while ago, Ari?
Rap.
Rap. So there is a certain distinction that people are arguing. Say, yo, yeah, you did a rap, but the trap dancehall sound.
But
You never do the
but
trap dancehall sound that has been popularized or that was popularized by Raging King and Squash. I think that's the contention.
No, but he was.
man.
But then, but he
Yeah,
was.
man.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
rapping,
man.
and then he kind of slow it down too. I remember I'm trying to remember.
What?
But yeah.
Banga would have been one of them. But banga.
Okay, all right.
But
So
that was
hold
after,
on.
right,
So
Kiki?
so for those who don't know, by the way, because some persons may be tuning in, big up to the whole fix crew, big up Jervis while move camera. So for those who don't know, Zine, what is trap dancehall or what is defined as trap dancehall? Because you're going to start a debate. Define it for them. What is trap dancehall?
It's like
It's a certain,
slow.
not really
hip-hop,
slow, but
foreign
it's
elements.
defined by a certain drum pattern and sound, and by the trap itself.
Yeah, man.
Is in where was the physical place of themselves
Yeah, man.
came from.
So
So it kind of, the music itself kind of was inspired from that setting and have a
Right.
certain distinct sound, distinct elements about it.
so definitely.
So even when Aidonia was talking on the hospital show about that's here, I've been told to stop. Alright, here. He was saying, yeah man, that our sound, the big, small, the flow upon the beat. So if you go so and check the ratio, we kind of create the sound. I think with the kind of, it gives himself some
Qualified,
little
yeah.
leeway and say, true but not really true.
Yeah.
Because the biggest sound is not trap.
No, it's straight hip hop.
That's hip hop.
Yeah.
You see me? So while the origins of it could possibly be traced, the popularizing of it probably could
Be
rightly be
Raging King and
attributed
Squash.
to Raging King and
All right,
Squash.
so in that sense, I can appreciate that because maybe he was the starting of it. He was the starting of like introducing hip hop and certain foreign
Because remember,
elements
just to interject
into
here a little.
dancehall.
Remember when him drop him in That's a Trap Dancehall,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
were we saying? Say it kind of a bit too late.
Yeah.
In regards to the timing of it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't like to think say that dropped this earlier.
Yeah.
Especially the fact that you gave us singles from it about 2 years prior. You know, so that's what we were saying.
Jervis, turn the camera over here, son.
Okay.
Come to know which one I pan.
Somebody did mention in the comments day and night too.
So the truth is,
Day and night.
no man,
Yeah,
but the
it's
truth
of a hip-hop
is
vibe.
Donia has had a trap sound from a long time. Notice a trap sound and not full blown trap dancehall because he's always been a cross pollinator, a sound effect, sounds, different type of approach, slowing down. So what happened
And
is,
flows too.
yeah man,
What equivalent to the trap
undoubtedly.
dancehall flows?
Undoubtedly. So we can't knock a rag, we can't knock persons who popularize it. But in the same breath, he's always been a part of it. From the get-go.
That's true. That's
True,
what
true,
the
true, true,
origins
true.
of it can be traced. Probably
To the point where we never used to define it as that then, because at that time we was talking about musical prowess and lyricism, and we was talking about sounds and approach and flows and metaphors, but it wasn't considered trap. We just say Aidonia that. Because he always gives us a wide variety of approaches. It's not just daga 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 daga, bookam. It's a word. Don't go heart is hers. Don't go someplace you say, yeah, man, you're around for a while, so him trappish.
Yeah.
Jervis, you can't sing it like
That's probably the podcast.
Like a
Trappish. Yeah, trap adjacent.
And you know what it is?
Trappish.
Women, and I guess them can always debate amongst themselves, but there's no denying that Aidonia was, I guess, the pioneering artist for this song. He was. And I think that is a fair statement. He truly was a pioneering artist. So, right, as they say, Rising King and
Squash popularized
it,
man.
and they brought a new level of they solidify it as a subgenre in and of itself. Yeah, but I don't know.
And they brought their flair to it, their unique stamp on it.
Yeah, he was definitely pioneering factor for real. Because me, I remember when he did that, he brought in like hip hop influence in the genre. He was that
Part of the reason why I did rate him so much. I still do. I don't want
Yup.
Still a stand.
Bad.
Those of them I watch this and I come treat and somebody I go
artist,
show him
man.
some leech. I go show him something. Don't call my phone, leech. I say, don't call my phone. I could have said something. No, me not joke. Don't call my phone, you leech. You know yourself too. Sure.
That's personal. Dismiss you already. Dismiss you.
Because there's some all in that interview that I could have went to that I said I never like, but it's okay. God bless everybody here involved. Everybody here has something, unique about them and special about them. That each have a special claim and can say, hey, they did this for you. Everybody's right here, I think. Yeah?
Okay. Everyone is right.
Yeah.
God.
Jaja.
Why is that? Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, the
For
kid
real?
left in the streets and so that clip there.
Weird video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, saw that?
Yeah. Like somebody pull up and say a child in the road without clothes, just pampers, and I think the police was passing by at the time, and they had to take the child out of the road because everybody was like, "Where you come from?" Because the way when the person
some in them mouth, right?
yeah, and them show like the surroundings, and it looked like bush to me. Like I've never seen a nearby houses. I'm like.
Where you walk from?
Where you come from? Somebody left you there.
traffic.
It was weird.
Jaja.
Weird.
I know how kids are the worst. Them kid I walk and them just let them just see something and then just
are the
run.
worst.
No, and then just run out in the road, and then you see you get a manslaughter charge when a feed them falls, like because they're left unattended, and kids are gonna be kids.
Yo, I don't know if I'm a fucked up mind or because Chappelle tell a joke about this. Or I did say a similar joke on Instagram with Blackish. But when I saw it, I'm like, this look like a trap.
Yes.
Like a trap.
I sent him something. So there was Blackish, Anthony Anderson and
Somebody's
Dion Cole
using this
character.
to trap something.
Yeah, so like there was a white kid on the elevator,
Set a
and there
baby.
are two black men on it, and they're like, and then his other white colleagues are cuss off him and say, "How you feel leave the kid?" And Anthony Anderson was just like, it's a white kid. I'm a black man. I'm not going to be seen walking or I'm holding an abandoned white girl because it was a little white
it's a girl, yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to be holding a little white girl. So him co-worker, Dion Cole, coming in and said, oh, I'm sorry I'm late, guys. There was a white baby on it. And him
On
looked
the elevator.
on the elevator and him looked to the Anthony Anderson character and he's like, there's someone else trying to trap us.
It's
It's a trap.
If they are Washington and the baby out there sell crack. I don't want to do on the side and say, hey, baby, what you doing out here? Nigga, I'm selling crack.
Yo,
Oh my god.
This is a Jaja.
well, but it's serious. Like you have
No,
people
because
out
the
there.
sight is so
Jarring.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
People
Yeah,
out there will
man, so it's
actually do
real.
them something for true, like for rob you or some setup. Like you can't do, you know.
You saw the video of the man was driving. It looked like he was, I think a Sparks post it, where one man are driving and it looked like a truck. And one man pushed one bicycle in on the road with the hopes of him to stop. So he was driving on the highway.
Yeah.
Him see a man with a bicycle pushed the bike in the way.
Wow.
Expecting that he would have stopped, so with the hopes, I'm assuming, of robbing him, because you know them do things like that.
Yeah.
Like throw a stone in your car for you stop, so them can rob you. So
I just want them far
Vigilant.
across a tweet and make sure I send to my mother and my sister because You know, them thing I go.
That
Hey guys,
crazy.
just mentioned my mother told me she was flagged down by quote unquote taxi men with the facade that something was wrong with her car. Tire of sorts. It was 2 taxis, both flagged her down one after the other, making her actually feel like something was wrong with the car. You see me? So yeah, I must say fortunately she had the smarts not to pull over immediately, but instead to check out what was wrong somewhere more safe, away from the eyes of the people that had flagged her down. And nothing was wrong with her car.
Wow.
Not one thing. Some people do them thing.
Yeah, you have to look out for them,
Have
something
to be
them, man.
careful, have a vigilant.
Evil.
Them
But the kid looks so kid. Like he's
So kid.
Yeah,
So kid.
like him unaware what's
Innocent,
happening.
I don't
like
know
him
what's
just,
happening.
Like him just see people and stop and I look on him and I say, what's happening here? And the police coincidentally
Was passing.
and
Yeah.
take him up. But it's just like Jaja.
Don't know.
These are wild times, man.
Wild times.
Yeah.
I will say every day we say something like just horrible in our news. It's become more and more negative. So I'm trying not to be. You see me? Because I don't want to lose my humanity and sense of empathy towards things.
Right?
That's why positive vibes necessary. That
This
is
is
why. That is why no matter how dark of an abyss the world can be and how fucked up things can seem, you still have people who are championing good. You still have people who say peace, love, and light. You still have persons who say make we have some fun. Every content is not dark. Every song is not about sadness and depression. There is more to life and there is more joy to be had.
True.
And it's truth.
This is why we have a lady Rennae on the show tonight.
There you
Right.
go, Platinum.
There you go.
Being positive must be so tax.
That's your new name.
Exhausting, isn't it?
Platinum.
Is it exhausting for you to be toxic?
No?
So what happened is that
Kinda.
Yeah.
For real.
She has speak for herself.
Because what happened is that she just asked me, in case you didn't hear her, she asked me if it's tiring to be positive. You know what's
How?
funny? You see the Ari that I met 9 years ago wouldn't have asked me that question.
Wow.
So you see the one that I sit down
Indeed,
beside
correct.
her right now?
Yeah.
Again, beautiful, maturing, a world of things going on, but also life sit down upon her ass. The life was sit down upon her ass. I am professing joy, happiness, peace, stability, wealth, and health for Ari because she deserves it. And whatever it is experiences she has gone through that has dimmed her light, there's more brightness to come. So to answer her question, yeah, she never get reply to that way yet. She should look to her right and go, boom, Naro, Rennae, that's yo.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, man, you have to cut and clear because too much darkness in the world
Have to.
sometime,
That's
man.
true.
It's too heavy. That's why I say light and joy and my TV and Lady Rennae show and Jamaica Laugh and come through creatives. Cause no man, some money that they for making some fun is there to have and everything is not fucked up. It's not. I started off by letting you know, hey, as positive as I am, some shit does happen. Stand by for the info. Stand by. Stand by for the info. I was here. This happened. I went there. Then that.
It's true.
You understand? So what I say is positivity is sincerely what it is, and while being positive, me still keep it real and say, yo, alright, yo, dog. Yesterday never too, but I drink and roll a vibe or power with my family and roll a spliff and listen some music and take a drive and we have to lift ourselves out of this fucking dark energy. Else it sit down for you too long.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So no, Ari, it's not exhausting. It's magical to be as positive as I am, sincerely. Because life continues to reward me. In a moment, I not feel up. I make my people them know, say, right now, I may need your strength, because right now, they need them wobbly. I may not feel for be strong right now. I'm real. Yeah.
But you're strong though, Lady Rennae.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Thank
Very
you.
strong. You're strong. Young black queen. All this in your fuchsia.
Blonde gone platinum. Coming to a theater near you. Naro, the agitator.
I know it's about the movie trailer voice, though.
You are loving that one.
In the world.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Oh my God.
Remember, say we're manager here. Yo, people will get the fuck out of here, but before we do that, we have to do bust the youths, you know what I mean? I don't know, say, we have to bust some youths out there. So, Ari, we bust the youths artists and song of the weekend.
My bust the youth is I don't remember.
Wow, it's right here.
Right, okay. So the youth that I am bussing this week is Ajauni, and the song is called Lilac.
Right here, the people.
Nice.
Lie like, never collect a extortion. The young build up with them and see your pants side fight. Lie like, you never make a mom cry. Lie like, you never make fish. Lie like, you're not chopping at a brass line. I must see close line, brass line.
Alright, so that was.
Ajauni, and the song is called Lilac.
Alright, Jazz, who's your pick this week?
Yeah, this week I'm using Swizz. Him have 3Z on him.
I think you put on at least 20 more. You put on at least 20 more.
Can't forget him.
So Swizz, when I do 2, part 2. That's the name of the song. When I do 2.
Yo, Jazz, this song's a bop still. Alright, my vibe.
Now, my vibe, don't it?
I mean, it's all like a diff.
Yeah. I'm stepping it up, you know?
See the big up yourself. Alright, the weekend we're good. Ras-I and a big up Ras-I new album out in stores right now. You can copy it, but right now I got the song. Or look like it, they're all over the tickety talks, all over the Twitters and all.
I'm seeing it on Instagram too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somewhere wonderful, Ras-I. Here it is, people.
Take me somewhere wonderful. So tired of being misunderstood. I keep on doing all the good.
Alright, don't butcher the song. That's somewhere wonderful. Alright.
Take me somewhere.
Nah, forget Jervis.
Oh.
Nah, forget Jervis. Don't worry about it, Alright. Don't worry
Okay.
about it. Oh, you want to do that?
Oh, Jervis' pick this week is JayBlem, and the song is called Martian.
17 tuck down in my jeans. Air Force white like the Queen of Philippines. Francina says she catch wet dream to my clean. My clock chrome like it up cream. Yeah, me duffel bag full of 15.
And that was JayBlem with the song Martian.
Big up everybody who was selected this week
Straight.
about the youths. Big ups to our special guest, Lady Rennae.
Of
Spread some light over here.
Let me go through the
Go back
lengthy-
through a long list.
Now I'm going through the
Intro.
list again, right?
Slash.
Just for emphasis and for people who didn't know, okay? Alright. So first and youngest female in history to create an international viral cartoon series on TVD, Jamaica Laugh Season 1. The first and youngest female to have the highest listenership on morning radio.
What?
Aboard RFM, exceeding listenership of Alan Magnus, Ron Machette, and Richie B. Beloved international media mogul.
What?
Believe out anything else?
What?
You tell them.
TV host.
Former creative director for Mellow Media Group. Yeah? What else?
Yo,
Yeah?
all that is left to say is peace, love, and like creators and entrepreneurs, believe in yourself because you deserve to believe in yourself and you deserve to win. And if you want to be aboard anything at all that I've discussed, whether as a creator, a creative, a sponsor, look here now, man, or you just want to be a well-wisher, easily just send some love. mymediaja@gmail.com. I'm so proud of Javi. I'm so proud of Naro. I'm so proud of, despite
you.
all the banter and the little jabbing at each other, I'm so proud of Ari. Jervis, pick up yourself. It's a
It's what makes
beautiful
us us.
production
Thank
and
you.
it's a joy, yo. Well done and continue.
Yo, when later Rennae called me, that was the first thing she said. First of all, I'm so fucking proud of you. I think we did not sleep, but we did do something. And I was like, okay.
He was like, Rennae.
It's kind of weird because we kind of do something. I was like, all right, this come out of nowhere, but I do appreciate
The
it.
celebration, yes. And I don't know how many persons. I don't know how many.
Celebrate yourself.
You see what I mean? Thank you for saying that, Ari. The reason why I throw him off because I came with it. I came literally to him with like a gust of wind of
Yeah,
positive
she did.
vibes.
She
I was like,
did.
I'm so proud of you 9 years ago. She said, look, you're growing. He's like, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, blessings and love.
Where's that
yo.
coming from?
Yeah,
Or
big
Rennae
facts.
come in, I'm like, oh, hi, I'm Javi. She's like, I know. Sometimes we forget, you know, to do the introduction.
Sometimes people have her as Ari and say, Ari that. Ari, you are the girl.
Yeah, the
and
new
pick
girl.
up yourself, you're not the girl.
Yo, them make them own name and place. Remember the names? Beautiful Javi, Queen Javi, King Naro.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm beautiful Ari, Queen Ari. And King Jervis behind the scenes. I hold it down. See me what them know about your life.
Absolutely not.
Nothing. Not even we know.
Again, big ups to my team because I can't leave them out. Imagination. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Stefan, and the entire team. And if you want to let me on social media, Rennae is magic.
Rennae know the work, so
Of course.
Where can the people follow you, Ari?
Literally.
Oh.
If you get to you for do that too.
Yeah. Follow me on Instagram at HAMMOND.
So follow me on Instagram at Just Jabs and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Just Jabs.
Alright, well, I got to show you some things for my YouTube channel after this, right? I mean, show you the. Can't call it the promo reel, you know?
Yeah.
Manager at work.
Yeah, but work hard for it.
Watch out.
I don't know, people, EDOTNARO, that's Naro on the Instagrams and on the Twitters. People follow us across all social media platforms at the Fix JA.
Yes.
TikTok, Instagram, the TikTok, all them thing, the Facebook.com/the Fix JA, like our page, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/the Fix JA. People, give thanks for tuning in, listening in on all them good things there.
Shit.
I think we're going now, people. Geek out.